do it.
What up, CBR fam? We back at it again, once again.
Back again.
How y'all been, man?
Back
How y'all
again with
been out
another
there?
one.
What's up, Keno and Lil Cash, man?
What's going on, Chubby Trav? Hey, look, say what's
Shit.
up to Uncle Chubby Trav.
What's up,
Say
man?
what
Look
up,
at you get hair, man. Look at you.
Say, Uncle, I got my line, and look my line. You said they gonna
You
love me.
got a line there. I remember when you came
Just
out looking
wait,
like
Say hi.
a thumb with no fingernail on it. He's just bald, boy.
He
Oh
said that.
man.
I ain't say that. Don't look at me like that. I ain't say that.
Cash, don't beat me up, man.
Get him next time he come here. Get him, watch.
You gotta come see my son. His head look like a kneecap.
Yeah, I do gotta pull up down now. We gotta pull is up. But what's been going on, man? What we got going on this week, man? What you doing? What's been? How was first off, Bar Room? Tell us how y'all week been. Then try what the hell your week? What you been doing this week?
I've been busy as hell. Oh yeah, man. And I remember once you said something, the parking lot story. I remember exactly which one I was gonna tell you about. Uh but
I'm gonna hit y'all with the
yeah.
blind story. I'm gonna hit y'all with the blind story too. But I'm gonna do that later on. But remind me of the blind date story about the. Remember I told you I was like, remind me of this.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell her on live about about the big girl escapades.
All right, man. we glad to be back here. Thank you for everybody to say congratulations about the clutch. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, hey, pause. By the way,
I
shout
got
out to my dog. You know what I'm saying? If y'all could, man, drop some. I don't know what type of emojis. What y'all want? Some clapping hands or something, or some fire emojis or something, man. But Trav on clutch number 3. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna say it again. Clutch number 3. You know the
oh, thank you.
repeat.
I
You know, yeah,
appreciate you.
yeah. You know what
Repeat.
I'm saying? Clutch number
Uh,
3. That's what 2. Nah, that's 2 years in a row, but 3 clutches in 2 years.
I didn't
Yeah,
have a clutch in 2023 though. I had both
you
clutches in
exactly right.
2022.
You had clutch early in 23 and then like later in 23, right? December.
Yeah, I took a break.
You
Ah,
right.
shit.
Okay.
Feed babies.
All right.
That
Well, so
shit get old.
my fault anyway. Third clutch. Third clutch in 3 years. So
But
congratulations
yeah,
on that, man.
but yeah, man, I appreciate all the love. Besides that, I don't got anything else. If you hit me up asking me about what I said to Bruce, I don't apologize for that. Fuck Bruce. And I don't
Fuck
care.
Bruce.
Uh, and that's pretty much it, man. He called the Chondro Bar Room the Chondro bathroom, and I'm not gonna let a 50-something-year-old
And we
drunk
know you.
loser
We
get
know
away
you
with
watch.
that. We're
We
not gonna
know
let
you
you get away
watch.
with that, dog. We're not gonna let you live.
We know you
Uh,
watch. We know you watch every episode. You hang on to him. And another thing
but,
too, I know that even though you got me blocked on your main account, you watch me and the bar room and Trav from your wife account and about one of your other 35 accounts. So I know no matter what, you watching and you hate, but keep it. But what I
yeah.
want you to do is keep our name in your mouth. Because at first we was like, you know what? Why does it, you know what? Keep talking about it. That's cool. Keep going with them bullshit ass rules on your page. Keep going. I saw you drop the price on them too. And I don't even go on your page, but somebody told me you dropped the price on them because after somebody called your ass out, I couldn't even get it out. But man, hey, look, fake ass scientist, man, look.
But besides that, we glad to be back. Keno, you got anything?
Oh man, the eggs
Oh
are
yeah,
doing.
congratulations, Touch. Hey, congratulations to my man Tuck,
Yeah, man,
man.
we man, I don't know how that slipped my man, but shout out to my dog, our dog Tuck too. Tuck the bro, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Our marshmallow dip brother. He he had his what? That's his third clutch. So Tuck
Yeah,
just hashed out his third clutch the other day. So the whole team is winning. A couple members that we got coming up, interviews later on, they done hashed out multiple clutches. So what is good to see from us is I'm always had that Christmas episode extra not man when it was just us. We was just on here chilling. The Christmas slash
criminal.
New Year's episode where people showed us a lot of love, and it's amazing because a lot of them people from that episode are hatching clutches, and these are our dogs before the bar room. So it's good to see, man, people from the bar room having success. It's good to see bar room keepers, not only breeders, keepers succeeding in their husbandry and they keeping, getting imports, doing it the right way, as we say, not taking
I'll
it
be
as
right back.
go ahead, not taking it as Keno and Trav, your dad, or not taking it personal, but we don't take that lightly that people come to us and ask us our opinion on things. And shit, y'all give us y'all opinion on things. We love that. I also love the relationship that we made from this friendship situation, this the snake situation, the friendships and the relationship we gained from that. But man, to see so many barroom people, come on, Cass, to see so many barroom members succeeding, winning, making good decisions that help their collection. Man, it's just an awesome thing to see, man. Tuck, shout out to you. Third clutch, man. He just has his clutch out a few days ago. You know, he'll be on later on. We'll get Tuck on in June. I think Tuck gonna be our first episode in June. So we'll get
Second
him
episode
on
in June.
second episode. Okay, you
Yeah.
you're exactly right. My bad. So he'll be our first actual keeper in June. But we'll do our Chondro class, and we have Tucker's gonna headline June for us. He is the mayor of June. But he is shout out to him. It's good to see everybody winning, man. Honestly, yeah, that's good to see, man. It ain't just us. Y'all don't come here for us. Y'all actually retain the info that we giving y'all, and we making it accessible to y'all, and y'all taking the baton and running with it. And I can't wait to see the future keepers come and the future breeders come. We're gonna keep this thing rolling and rolling.
Yeah, man. We love this sense of community that we got, and I like seeing people, help each other out. And I've seen some people stand up for other people in the CBR, uh, and I love seeing that. Um,
You love seeing that too.
he like it. But beyond that, man, I got nothing else. Shout out to our sponsor, Chris.
Yeah,
Let's run Chris's video real quick.
go ahead. Shout out to the sponsor, man, for working with
Shout
us.
out to Chris. Hey, I don't know. Did you see them new?
I
You
do
see them?
collection with my damn earbuds.
I don't know what happened.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear now? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? No, I
No,
can't
no.
hear you now. Can't hear you now. You muted it. Okay. I don't know if y'all had a chance to see Chris's his new fluorescent green purchase. But Chris always coming out with some crazy colorways. So if you get a chance, go over and check out Chris. and use that Chondro Bar Room 20 code to save yourself some money. But we love Chris, and I know a lot of people had good experiences with Chris. So keep messing with Chris. Keep going back to Chris. And if y'all keep him busy, then he can't fall down the stairs and get hurt, and then y'all laugh at him while he gets hurt. But yeah, for right now, until we get Keno back, we're gonna bring in our guest. Oh, Keno's back. You good now?
Why they just disconnected as soon as man, hold on, man. There we go. The man
All
trying
right,
to
you
hold
good
me
now?
down. Yeah, we good now.
All right, let's bring in a guest, man. We got Trey and we got Jaffy. We got two cousins coming in.
What's up, y'all?
What's
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, fellas?
Good.
How y'all feeling?
Good.
We're good.
We got
We
Jaffy
live.
coming in from Canada,
Yep.
and
France.
Trey, you coming in from Tennessee, right?
North Carolina, baby.
North Carolina. I know it's close to where I'm from.
You gotta take your shirt off somewhere doing this and twist it around your head like a helicopter.
Yeah. I thought we was gonna say that he triggered Trey, so he got to take his shirt off and do the belly roll for the ladies.
Oh God.
You wildin'. You wildin'.
Hey Trey, how many times you? Hey Trey, how many?
Out there on the blade. Hey, tell me
Man, listen.
do that, man. Tell me
Hey,
you
Trey.
on that, man.
Trey, how many times you take your shirt off and sing? I bet the neighbors know my name.
Never.
Come on, Trey. I know you did it
He
once.
trying to put you out there.
Nah.
He trying to put you out. So you ain't going, man. So you
Ain't
got a real
going
job,
out like
dog.
that.
Take your shirt off and start screaming, Trigger.
How you in the mail
Which
stable?
one
But yeah, man. So we need to get a quick intro from both of y'all before we get into what we got to get into tonight. Jaffy, you first, since you're right underneath me.
For sure. I'm Jaffy from Jaffy Exotics. I've been working with ball pythons for the past, collectively, I would say 6-7 years. But I've always wanted a green tree python. But back in the day, they've been, the stereotype was, oh, they're impossible to keep. They die. Like, you could do one little thing and then boom, it's dead on the floor. So because of that, I pretty much deterred myself from getting one. And then after going on a couple podcasts, like MJ's, we talked about doing like I wanted to get in the Chondro game. And then last year I said, you know what, I'm gonna just do it. So I ended up doing it, and since then I have two Chondros, a 1.1. I'll explain the genetics later and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. My name is Tyler. I've been raising green trees for probably 3.5 years now. It was my first one. It was an impulse buy. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was an impulse.
We all did it before.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other than that, man, it's been fun. It's been a journey.
Yep. We'll say
That's
that.
what's up. Listen, man, impulse buying when you first get in is crazy, but impulse buying once you got plenty of chondros is even worse. And it gets worse when you know you got like disposable income that you're not gonna miss. So you're just like, man, I'll spend this money on this snake. And then you get the snake and be like, where the fuck am I gonna put this thing at? You don't think about quarantine. You know you got a quarantine room, but you're not really thinking about it because you just saw it and wanted it, and you went out and bought it, and now you're just like, well, I guess I'll explain this shit to my wife now. But
no, see, I'm smart. See, I'm smarter than all y'all. See, this is what I do, right?
He says it's my fault. That's what he tells his wife. He tells his wife it's my fault.
Nah, this is my recipe. I don't explain all that. I don't go ask her before I buy nothing. That's what I do, right? I just buy right. And then, damn, I'm finna give up my sauce on teeth.
You know she can watch this later, bro.
I know, damn. You know what? Damn. So fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. What I do is, like, so she worked. I'm a whisper. So she worked the mornings. She worked the mornings, right? So what I do is, they drop the snake over 10:30. She don't get off to 3:30. I go get the snake early and quarantine. It's easy for me to have the quarantine,
Yeah.
and then what I do is right. So quarantine in a room. That's the easiest spot to have the snake. What I do is after quarantine, I just put it out here in the living room, right, and then on a random day, she'll be like, "Oh, you got a yellow snake up there? I thought you only had red snakes." I'm like, "Oh, I've been."
It's the OCC.
Yo, why you looking around the corner when you explaining this shit though?
Hey, because still, you never know. I was whispering.
Playing along.
I just be saying, man, y'all be giving them to me. They gave it to me. That's what I be
Hey,
saying.
that's what I'm gonna. Nah, I'll see. I'm gonna wait to blame you when I get the python. I mean, not with the python, the black throat monitor, the black monitor.
Oh,
man, we're not doing that.
That's gonna be hard to hide.
This whole plan of yours with this
I'm not
black
gonna have
monitor.
That one. So I'm not gonna have that one. This one I'm gonna do with that one. I'm gonna bring it straight in. I'm gonna set up the cage and everything like 2 months before, get it up around it, and then she can be like, "What's going up in there?" And I'm gonna be like, "Man, look, Chad bought me this for my birthday."
Nah, this is gonna be like, what you niggas got going on? Why y'all buying each other expensive ass animals?
Meanwhile, I'm gonna buy 2 for a deal, and I'm gonna just ship one to Trav house without him knowing.
That's funny.
That is problematic and realistic at the same time. I don't even like that shit because I know what it actually happened.
It's not gonna be wild card though. It's gonna be an established baby. I already know the person.
I know you know the person. Yeah, it is gonna be. I got a fucking big ass monitor at home.
Yeah, black throats. What they get like 6 feet, right?
Not the black throat. I want the all black one. It's gonna be the same thing. Though.
I know it's the black dragon.
Yeah,
man. This man
the Black Panther.
This man gonna have me explaining to my wife why I got a Komodo dragon at the house.
Oh man,
it's gonna be all black. I'm gonna have to name it Isaac Hayes. I don't even like the idea of this shit. But but yeah, man. So we gonna get into the questions tonight. So what was y'all first buys? Start with Trey since we let Jaffy do the intro.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Shoot, 4 years ago, you couldn't get me to near a snake, touch a snake, or nothing. I was over the road truck driver at the time. So I came home one day and my fiance had a corn snake. She bought a corn snake, right? It was cool at first, but it was boring, man. Like all he did was just eat and go back under the hide. Like I'm like, man, come on, bro. Like, gotta do something else. Got on the internet. I said, man, I want something crazy. I said,
so you went on the internet looking for something crazy and you found a snake?
Nah, see, look. I went on the internet looking up exotic snakes. Green tree pythons came up. But it was a blue one. I want to say it was probably a hormonal blue or roux. Okay. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. I'm about to get one. So I go on the internet, green tree pythons for sale. Boom.
That sounds like me. Green tree pythons for sale.
That's how I got my first one too.
I want to say it was Marshall or Dave D. It was one of their pages popped up. That was the first page that I saw. And it was the tiger stripe, the calico. I was like, what? I said, this a fake page, man. Ain't no way. I'm just being honest. You feel me? I said, nah. Ain't no way a snake.
That's how it looks.
Ain't no way a snake look like that. You feel me? Started looking around. I was like, then I found Wolf Market. And I'm checking on there. And I'm like, I never got a snake shit to me, so I know this is a scam. I ain't about to buy no snake from the internet. Nope, I ain't happy.
You just get skeptic about everything.
Right? But you can't trick Trey.
So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna call every pet store in North Carolina. I get on the phone asking for a green tree. We don't have them. We don't sell them. What? So I call one of my local pet stores.
He said, "I would get Ice Cube to join." Bro, yo, Jaffy ass, bro.
So then I had called a pet store that was probably like 10 minutes away from me. And I was like, do you have any
What
green
up,
tree
dude?
pythons? And he was like, I had two. The other one just sold yesterday. I got a red baby here. I said, I'm on the way right now. I seen it in the glass exoteric with a light bulb on it. Bright red Biat for $1,000. I bought it.
Where was this from?
Doobie's Pet World. It was called Doobie's Pet World in Graham, North Carolina.
Okay.
Bought them. It was impulse, bro. It was weird. It was crazy because I bought them. I bought the cage and all of that. And I'm gonna keep it hot. I went exoteric with a light bulb, and they still living today in the same thing.
Damn.
Bro, that's what everybody do the first time, dog. I had one. Man's lived 9 years, 9.5 years.
Do you
Same
got good
situation.
humidity where you live?
I have decent humidity where I live. Just only in the dry season, it sucks. But other than that, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's why. Because you got decent humidity. If you live somewhere where it's dry, it ain't gonna work. So when I lived in Georgia, I had my first one. I got my first one had in the exoteric, and it was hella humid. But we always kept the AC on like 69, so it was always dry in there. So it was no way of overcoming that shit. But
yeah,
see, I think mine survived because we always had fans.
Yeah.
I ain't never used the AC.
I definitely had to rig it up a little bit.
I ain't never sleep in a Keno crib.
No, we moved up to the east side. Now we got AC now. You say, all right, come on, man. We done moved up.
It's a nice apartment, but I thought you was still talking about today. You don't use your AC.
Oh no, I use the AC now. It's just now, that was back then. We was poor. We was in poverty.
I got no joke for that.
I'm just saying. Hey, look, I ain't afraid to admit it. Hey, well, Keno was poor.
We see the Keno come up.
Keno ain't had big money. Keno ain't had big money when he was born. So
we see the Keno come up. It's a glorious come up. We got a nice apartment, man. Beautiful family and a nice apartment. He do. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I like the part of Chicago.
I suppose brick.
Yeah.
You want to go to Old Block?
No, we don't. Nobody really wants to do that. So Jaffy, you tell us about your first Chondro purchase.
For sure. So as I mentioned before, I've been always interested in Chondro. So finally, when I took the jump, I was telling my girl about it, and she was actually generous enough to say, like, I'm gonna get you one for Christmas. So I'm thinking like, oh man, like, really, like, I'm thinking like, I'm not saying she's bullshitting, but I'm like, okay, like, I don't know, like, you know how I just felt kind of weird about it, but at the same time, like, that's a crazy thing to do.
How far away was it? What month did she tell you this?
This was like in terms of what? In terms, like it was. She told me November, and Christmas was, of course, the next month. So by that,
it's kind of realistic. It's kind of realistic.
Yeah. So by that point, I said, like, I kept going back and forth, like, nah, I'm good, like, and she's like, so what do you want for Christmas? I said, shit, like that green tree would have been nice too. So, eventually we ended up hitting up. You guys know Don Patterson?
Mm-mm.
Okay,
Don Patterson. No.
Yeah, he's an OG breeder in West Coast. So he's actually in Vancouver. So he does like green trees, carpets, and all those kind of stuff. So I hit him up and I said, yo, Don, like, you got something? Because I've been on his ass for years. Like, eventually one day I'm gonna pick up something from you. So long story short, we ended up finding a female, and then my girl actually got it for me for my Christmas/birthday gift.
She came through, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man, look at you.
Yeah. I'm blushing from ear to ear.
You walk out with
watching. She watching. She
be like, my baby loves me. She might be a Chondro.
Yeah,
I'm blushing from ear to ear.
Yeah, so from then on, I said, yeah. So I bought the next one after that. I bought the male, and then from there it was game over. I was addicted.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a question for y'all, man. Did y'all have any preconceived notions about chondros that you found out were true, or preconceived notions that you found out were false once y'all got your first few chondros? We'll let you go first, Jaffy.
Okay, yeah. So for me, one thing I've always been shitting myself was like they like Bill likes to say it, right? Like chondros aren't that aggressive like compared to what they say. I have one male though, he a scumbag. So with him it lives. But in general, they're not all that bad. And another thing too that I was super stressed about at the beginning was the care. Like, I when I was growing up, I thought like 1 degree difference is gonna kill your chondro. So for me, I was like, shooting it with the temp gun. I was on Chav's ass, like, Chav, you remember? I'm like, yo, is this nice? So I'm like,
Jaffy, chill out, man.
Yeah.
Man.
So I was losing my shit. And for me, as my friends know, like I'm super if like anal. Basically, I'm super anal when it comes to stuff. So for me, I want everything to be perfect. So even when I had that enclosure, I had it running for 3-4 months straight before it even had a chondro in it. So then by the time I had my chondro, I was like, for me, because that's how I am. Like I'm very like even with my incubator, I measured that shit from top to bottom, side to side, and found the exact middle. So I guess I'm a little extra, but at the same time, I care about these animals, right? It's not just a living thing in my crib that's going to make me money. That's not the way I look at it. Especially with the chondros, it's like my first ever chondro. I ain't trying to fail her. So, I'm trying to do right by that. So with that being said, it's just the care. Like, it's not, as long as you have everything in that range, it's not that hard. I would almost say they're easier than a ball python. Obviously to some degree, but you guys know what I mean by that.
Yeah, once you get one, you realize that like a lot of the things that you hear, you can almost get overload of information, right? Because there's people keeping them so many different ways, and they're saying, no, you got to keep it like this or it's gonna die. Somebody says, no, you got to keep it like this or it's gonna die, and you're trying to figure out how do you make it work because where you live in Canada, the climate is different from where Trey lives. It's a different climate, so you got different things to battle. But as you kind of go on, once you keep one, you learn the range you got to keep it in, the frequency of water changes, meals and things like that. You just go through different things and you learn. A lot of this trial and error. But as long as you keep them to a baseline, you be fine.
Yeah. Another thing too is with that being said, because I'm still learning, I kept down, like I wrote everything down from defecation, meals, the amount of weight on each meal, how each behavior, like just I was going in because for me, I want to learn, right? So the more
I know some people still do that. Some people still wait every meal before they wait before they feed it.
His name is Michael Marsh.
So with that being said,
John Leckie do that too.
Yeah, I think
John.
also.
I when I got Jamaica, I asked John Leckie what was she eating. He told me he was like a so and so gram, and I was like, okay. So what I did was I took my skills to this person that I give my restaurant. I was like, you know what? Can I see some of your advice? I need to weigh these and see. I put down the. He's like, why are you walking around with this scale? I was like, don't ask me no questions.
You that weed customer with OCD. That's what you are.
I
just didn't know.
Look at this. From the time I got
I am though. Half of that's right though. The other part not. Let y'all figure that out.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Some of y'all gonna be like, Travis, you a piece of shit. But I haven't kept records of feeding any of my snakes besides the babies. They're probably close to a year. I don't keep track of it at all. Like when I feel like I should feed them, I feed them. And I keep in my mind of trying to remember when the last time I fed them. It's been working out so far. I'm probably not gonna change it. I know some of y'all gonna tell me I should, but I'm not listening to y'all because I'm lazy. I haven't even tried to sell the snakes that I got for sale. I'm lazy.
I was gonna send somebody to you, and somebody wanted a female sarong, and I was like, Chad got some young ones, but I don't know, bro. You starting to get a lot of, you say he's trying to get a lot of gray hair, so you do that, you act good.
Yeah, I'm sorry, acting like Rob. Trey you up.
You gonna start cussing me out soon, bro? We gonna end Chondro Bar Room soon. You gonna stop talking to me for like 8 months?
Oh man, I'm gonna go on a rant and talk about people that you ain't heard of in 30 years. I'm about to be a real asshole just because I'm an old man, bro. You better leave me alone. Trey you up.
Oh shit.
Well, what was the question?
Any preconceived notions that you found out were true or false once you got your first few chondros?
Really, other than that, they were very vicious, that they're very bitey. That was pretty much the only thing. But I had an import Biot. She was very feisty as a neo, but as she got older, she pretty much calmed down.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
like
how it
I could,
happens.
Alan, what up, y'all?
I
Alan,
could pretty much calm down.
You ever realize like the day that they start calming down, you're just like, wait, you're not gonna try to fucking bite me?
Right, you
They
get
just
too close,
chilling.
you like, hold on, what you doing? Hey, you too close. We chilling, but you gonna bite me? What's up?
And then they slip up every once in a while. They kind of get that shit on. Like I might bite you. I can still bite you. But then they
Do
chill
you
out,
feel
man.
do you feel like it's more of a feeding response, or you think it's they just scumbags? They want to bite the shit out of you.
So no, I think that a lot of it is defensiveness. So
Okay.
like my male doom that just fathered this last clutch, this motherfucker was the fucking worst. I still call him a dickhead. But be honest with you, he done calmed down a lot because anytime I used to get anywhere close, he would try to strike me. And at night he still will. If I try to mess with him at night, I I know he's gonna try to bite me, but for the
Yeah.
most part during the daytime, he does not do that at all. He let me take him off the perch and everything. But I had another one like that. I had two more that were like that, and it just over time they chill out. And once you guys get babies, you realize that your babies, they might be hella feisty. But you give them a few months, they start getting good meals on them. They know that you coming in there to check on them. They calm down, and then even when they get stuck sheds, at first they might be a monster to deal with a stuck
Yeah.
shed, but as
Yeah,
time goes on, they just like, nah, just get this shit off me. You cool? Just
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
get this shit off of me.
My
It
male
is
was
gonna
like
happen.
that. It took me like me and my girl like 40 minutes just to put him into the tub because he tried to bite me like 5 times, 6 times.
yeah.
He
Same
just
with
kept
my
striking.
female.
He kept striking. I said, my girl's she got a whole ass glove and she got the tub trying to like hold him down, trying to stop him from going crazy. But I finally did it after 40 minutes. I was sweating bricks though.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my breeding male, he got real vicious after his first time breeding here with me. I don't think that's his first time breeding overall, but man, he just after that is just he did one shit so smooth one night. He was on the bottom of the tank I had him breeding in. This last time with this female with the eggs, and he was on the bottom, and he, I guess he had, I had fed him in there at the same time. Don't ever do that. I did some dumb shit. I was being lazy, and he dropped his meal. But I didn't know that he went to the bottom right after that. So he was on the bottom, and he was right by the lip of the cage, like
Oh
mm,
shit.
right here. You see, it's like 2 inches right here. He was
Yeah.
like down there. So I reached in with the long ass tweezers to get it. And his face was
Oh
like right
yeah.
here. He was like, "Nah, gotcha."
He been waiting for it, bro.
Yeah,
yeah,
he was waiting for a long time, dog.
yeah. My
He was
BA
waiting for
got
a
me
long
like 3
time.
times in one day. I was like, God, I gotta put you up. Take you away.
But he's sneaky with it too, man.
Them
Yeah.
import
But
Beox
see,
be like that, man.
but
I
like
know
my
we not supposed to say
female,
that, but they do.
man, I could feed
Go
her a
on, go ahead.
small rat and walk by the cage. She ready to go. I'm
Oh,
like,
come on.
dang man, you just ate a
Hey, y'all,
rat.
y'all, give me a minute. Khalil wanted to say something to y'all. Yeah,
Little Khalil.
For sure.
there you go. Come on. Don't read that. Come on. All right, come on. I'll sit on here with you. Come on.
You got your pajamas on, Khalil. It's cool, bro.
Come on. I've been down a little bit. Come on. There you go.
Um, Thank y'all for donating to my fundraiser for my football gear and stuff. And that's it. Just thank y'all for everything.
There you go.
No problem, little Khalil.
All right, good night, son.
Is his hair growing now? Oh man, look at his hair now.
Yeah, it's hair draping, man. Look. That's that long now. We're going with it. See,
Oh yeah.
it's gonna be like you soon.
Like me or
So,
like
so
Trey?
we ain't gonna do that backhand.
Listen, you gonna
Don't
cut
slow
it
down.
out with this pimp shit, bro.
Pimp named Slickback.
They call him
Oh
black
man,
tea. Black tea is what they call
man, that ain't true at all. I'm out here having a good time in my life. I ain't chasing no hoes around the fucking rainbow in. Ain't doing no shit
Man,
like that.
real.
But yeah, man, I think that over time, once you deal with more chondros, even when you get some in, they're like they're really defensive. You know
him.
how to deal with them a little bit better, and you just kind of
Yeah.
know like when you should be messing with them and when you shouldn't. And I think that for me now, even like Keno's baby, I got this baby from Keno. This baby was cool for a while. Now this baby trying to bite me anytime I get near its tub. But he gonna be all right.
Yes,
That baby gonna be all right.
I
He gonna be
like
all
it.
right.
I like
What?
that. I hope it eat
See,
your ass up.
when I
How's
got
that?
my when I got my sarong, it was a totally different ball game. It was real chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could let the kids play with that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a
And how
surround that
long?
you don't want to play with. I got one that you don't want to play with, and
Hey
it's
Trey,
still
when you did
it's
the
only
when you
one.
did the when you did the impulse buy, how long did it take for you to like catch on with your husbandry and all that? And Jaffy, same thing for you. Was it an acclimation point? Obviously, your animals went through it moving in, but
Mhm.
how did y'all acclimate to y'all animals in the new keeping part of that?
Um, once I got my animal, I started getting on Facebook and Instagram, just pretty much try to tap in with somebody. Really couldn't tap in with nobody, so I got on YouTube. That's when I found MJ podcast. I found that,
Correct.
and then I saw y'all guys on there. I found the Chondro Bar Room, and then I started from the first episode and ain't stopped. And then I
Hey,
Oh,
took
for real?
this,
Straight up,
we
man. That's love.
appreciate that, man.
and
Straight up.
I took bits and pieces from everybody and just basically put it into my own little husbandry.
For a recipe. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, yeah. As time goes on, you're gonna have an issue, and then your brain's gonna click. Be like, I heard somebody else say this. That all right, man. I'm hit them up and try to get on and try to figure out how the best way to resolve this issue, and that's a
Yeah.
good thing. And when you see people that like you see commenting on these videos, like talk to them people, man. We got some good people around here that will really help you out. Even people like Salad man. He a good dude. He act kind of crazy sometimes, but he a good dude.
Man, I posted in the Facebook group one time, but I posted that bioactive exoterra, boy. I deleted it. I said, we not even gonna do this today.
They got on your ass.
They got on your ass.
So we not even gonna do this today.
That's funny.
Yo,
Yeah.
listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you in the Facebook groups, bro. It be people there literally waiting to see a post because it be the same people. They be
Like
waiting to
Bruce.
see a post
Bruce
and
one
talk
of them,
shit.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Bruce is definitely one of them. Nobody loves
You
But
gonna
Bruce.
go
see,
through the
look,
comments. You
I
gonna
ain't.
see
But see, look,
you gonna see a few people that's rocking with you, but then you gonna
but
yeah.
look, brother.
Yeah,
This is my first time into the game, So I'm like, I'm doing my thing. I got a little baby mouse,
They
little
attacked your ass.
live feed video. Bam, posted. Boy, I said, I
They
said,
got
let me
on
get
your
it.
ass again.
yeah. I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you about how I met Keto,
And then
man. I was
Oh
looking.
some of
man,
them don't like how Bruce like Bruce. Some of them don't like how you look, so then
I
that make it
said,
worse.
I said,
So
what? Bioactive and
nah, I
you
ain't say
live feed
everybody. Say
too?
everybody.
Oh yeah.
Most people love. It's all love, but some of them people, yeah,
yeah.
Hey,
like
look,
Bruce
So,
definitely.
bro,
Hey,
I'm in
the
it for
first
the
time I linked
condos
up with
only.
hey, hold
so the
on,
first
hold
time I linked up with
on. Chad,
Keno.
before you go, let Jaffy talk about how he
Go ahead, Javi.
acclimated Saturday.
Yeah, so with me, like I said, I had the enclosure running for like was it 3 months or so. So once I got the animal, I felt like I also put like what's it called again, Inkbird, just so I could read the temps and all that. But in terms of getting my information, I've actually been listening to um, Bill Steagles and Buddy Buscemi's what is it called? Reptile Radio. Is it Reptile
GTP
Radio?
keeper
Reptile
radio.
GTP
Radio.
Keeper,
GTP
yeah.
Keeper Radio.
So when they first came out with that, like I said,
What's
back
up?
in the day, I used to listen to every single episode that came out. And then recently, I've been knowing you guys since Instagram days. I've been watching you guys since Instagram. So then from you guys, of course, and then
Yeah.
MJ. I've been watching all like Birdman said, all three of y'all. So I've been watching. I've been watching. I've been watching all you guys. So even with Bills, I re-listened to them again, and then I have to give a big shout outs to Drew Stevens. He's a local breeder here. He's got an amazing collection. I showed Travis's page.
Yeah, I talked to him.
Yeah, he's got some insane stuff. So I'm I'm blessed to have him as a mentor too, along with you guys, of course. Yeah, he's
Drew
actually like.
Stevens to come on the show, man. Tell Drew.
I told
Stevens
him.
to try
I
to-
told him. I told him, but he's super low key, but he got
I
a
know he
crazy collection, crazy collection.
He a nice dude.
Super
And that's
nice.
an honor, Jaffy, man. When people say that about us, or how we mentor and help them,
Yeah,
we don't take that lightly, man. That's not something that we take advantage of and try to get over on y'all of.
yeah,
Man, we as like I mean that humbly, man. We really do appreciate that because, man, that's and Travis can get into this. What this is gonna lean into that, but I've always tried to surround myself with like smart keepers, people that are smarter than me in anything I do, and I just felt like that's the only way you're gonna elevate.
yeah,
And Travis might not have as much knowledge on the green trees, but man, Travis is man. Y'all don't know, man. Travis is Travis is. I ain't gonna. There's a lot of stuff that like he be talking about his work. I'm not gonna talk about that on air, but Travis is a smart ass dude, man, and I knew that once he was gonna dedicate to this green trees, man, he's gonna take off like a rocket, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was like that's really all you gotta do. You gotta surround yourself with people that's gonna treat you like you're gonna treat how you want to be treated.
yeah, yeah. It's like
Yeah,
because I
man.
come from
You know what I'm
a
saying?
podcast game too, so I get people hitting me up sometimes, and it's like I always say, at the end of the day, we can't advance as a hobby if we can't help each other.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
more about helping each other than taking down each other. Like someone, for example, like for Ty to post that thing up, and for them, for those people to go wilding out, it doesn't help him as a person. It just makes him feel bitter or feel some animosity towards these people versus hitting
True.
them up and say, "Yo, Ty, you maybe shouldn't post this." X, Y, Z. Give them some reason versus just wilding out. Because sometimes people don't know. But at the end of the day, it's not about shitting on each other because we can't grow. We have to help each other grow versus taking each other down. So, and like I said, I appreciate you guys from you guys kept it solid with me 100%. So that's why I respect you guys. And, just in general as a whole, Bill, Marshall, MJ, Drew Stevens, like I said, all you guys, like nobody said, "Oh, I don't want to answer this question." Everyone was with open arms and everything. That's how we are as a hobby. So
Yeah, man. I think we get lucky because there's so few of us. We get a chance to actually get to know each other. That's one thing about the community is you get a chance to really know certain people, and you know them for beyond the snakes. And like even when like people hit me up and they just like I got a question, I'm just like, yo, you don't gotta text me. You just call me. Like you can just I'll give people out my number. Like you can call me and we can talk about it because I probably got my hands full with something, either a snake or a kid. So it's easy
Money,
for me to talk to you on the phone.
large amounts of cash.
That's not true. But like I was gonna tell a story earlier about
Crown
Keno,
Royal
Trey,
bag.
stripper purses.
Oh God.
but so I had the same thing happen to me, Trey. Like I went and posted in the group and I was just like, hey, can somebody help me get a female? Man, these motherfuckers roasted me for a good, 4 or 5 hours
Yeah, I'm
talking
saying,
shit about me. They
saying,
was just They went in on me. I was like, man, fuck y'all.
They
And
was
then I
at
saw
Trap Head. They was at Trap Head.
and I saw Keno. I was just like, man, let me hit this one dude up. I hit this dude up, man. This was
You be having your
in.
hosts up and they'll break them.
Yeah, man. You just like, I thought we was family.
Like,
This
man,
must
I
have
want
been
a
like,
meal with me now.
yeah,
Like, good luck.
yeah. Good luck, you
Hey,
you
well,
motherfucker.
when they say good luck, I'll probably have to use them. They say good luck. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Somebody
Yeah.
tell you good luck on the 1 minute, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Well, like, yeah, because
but
that's rare.
I got in contact with Keno, and this was like maybe
A pure
November
one, yeah, that's rare.
2019,
Mm-hmm.
and we've been locked in since November 2019. Man, that's my dog. Uh, and we talk to each other all the time, and there's a lot of people. Like I talk to Bill Hoffman, I talk to Dee Dee, Noel, Tuck. Like it's people that like we have actual conversations all the time about certain stuff, and we all learn from each other. Even when you
Yeah.
look at somebody like Noel, she may not have been keeping it as long as me or Keno has, but she has taught us a lot just about general just dynamics of animals and husbandry.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting to know what
Especially
people
from when
bring.
she bring the nursing side to it, bro.
Yeah, it's like
The
it's real interesting to
the
see
medicinal side to it.
the
No, I'm
the
being real. She bring the medicinal side. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Knowing you know how to, bro. What she did with that one snake, that
yeah
damn snake that got sent to her dead, bro. You know?
yeah yeah she taught us a lot. So
Yeah.
reach out and talk to people is like one thing that I was going to ask, but I'll ask you now. Just the simple fact of community. Like, do you guys feel like you guys have ample people to reach out to when things happen, or you want to know things? Because that is a big deal. And we'll start with Jaffy.
What was the question?
Do you like in terms of community? Do you have people that you feel you can reach out to on a
Oh yeah.
consistent basis?
Okay, yeah. So, of course, aside from YouTube, I got
Dimitri.
like I said, Drew Stevens. That's a guy who I really depend on. Not only because he's locally, but he's been through it. I think he had chondros since I want to say like 01, 02 around that. So he's been in it, but he's super low
Yeah.
key. So you guys wouldn't even know him if his page didn't pop up. So other than that, Bill, Marshall, who else? There's a couple other people that my brain is farting now, but
Thanks, Demetri.
it's those
Appreciate that,
guys.
bro.
It's about like two handfuls, I'd say. Oh, Alex Warren, that's
Yeah,
another
Alum.
one.
What up,
Yeah,
Alum?
And we
yeah,
call him
Alex.
Allen. So on this show, his name is
Allen.
Allen. It's ALLEM.
Okay, so
You had
Alum,
to ask
that's
him
another.
why that went down in
Yeah,
history. We almost
yeah.
died.
What's crazy is people actually started resorting to calling him Alum in real life.
That's funny. Yeah, I seen that one video right at Bill's place. Someone did I think it was Cryptic Chondros, right? They were calling him Alum.
Sal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's calling him
Everybody
Alum
calls him.
in the video. Yeah, so Alex been super cool. He actually we chop it up here and there. He has an amazing collection too. So
Yeah.
it's blessed to have those guys. You guys, of course,
Yeah.
included.
Alum called and checked on me when it was cold as shit, man. He's like, hey, man, everything cool down there? And I was like, man, I appreciate it because it is cold as fuck over here right now.
Yeah, you should try here. You guys go down there.
How cold is that, Travis?
Man, it got down to like 17, 15 degrees. No, it got lower than that. Because it got so cold. I'm gonna tell you how cold it got. Everything
It was negative 9. It was negative 9.
everything in Texas is acclimated to the heat, right?
Yeah.
So like it got so cold that my alternator broke on my truck. That's how cold it got.
Damn.
It got
That's
cold.
crazy.
Your piping is also not that deep, right? Like you guys have it like 2 feet in the ground.
Pause.
That's that
Pause.
Texas.
Pause first off.
What do you mean? What do
Your
you
plumbing.
mean?
Your plumbing.
Oh yeah, it's not that deep.
Yeah.
If it's snow in Texas, it get bad down there.
Yeah.
Oh man, we had Snowmageddon in February of 2021. Like the storm started hitting. Yeah, and I was talking to Keno, and it was the day that we had to take my wife to get induced for my son. So like when we took my wife to get induced, like the whole city had shut down. And like
drop that COVID baby.
yeah, so I got a COVID baby. I tell people all the time, I was just like, he wouldn't have been born if the PlayStation controller
Laying
wasn't
up, he was
charged.
laying up,
And,
stroking
and they don't believe it. No, that is the
the
actual
whole,
truth.
the whole year.
That's
The
the
whole
actual truth.
year.
That's the
The
actual
whole
truth.
year, huh?
That one day. That one day.
That's funny.
But yeah, if you really think about it, in Texas, man, it just really don't get cold often. So when it do get cold, the whole fucking state breaks.
It's a tragic event.
Yeah, it gets bad. It was
I
people
remember
filling
that
up the
one.
hospital trying to stay warm and shit. They trying to kick us out the hospital. I'm just like, this little boy was just born like 3 minutes ago.
That's crazy.
It was like they checked this timber. It was like, he ready to go. He can get him out of here.
They're just like, oh, he big, man. Just
He
you
placed
take him
up.
home. He's already
They
grown.
sniffed the
Oh,
umbilical
man.
cord. He was good. They sniffed that. They like, wash him up, get him up out of here.
Yeah, man, that's how it was. But Trey, like we gonna talk to you about community too, man. Do you feel like you got people to reach out to whenever you need them?
I do now. When I first got in the hobby, it was difficult because it's like I don't really know nobody, so I'm not just gonna hit no random person up. But then I found you, so we locked
Man.
in.
Yeah, Trey. I want you to know, man. You can call me, hit me up anytime, man.
Yeah, man, I need
Like,
one of them BX Sarongs, man.
oh, you want a yellow one?
No, a red one too.
Ah,
Trey,
hey,
Trey, I got you.
Mikey Marsh did him dirty, so now he don't want to let no reds go.
yo, Mikey Marsh,
Hey, yo, that snake
fucked me
is
up,
bad,
bro.
though. I seen that snake. I said, what is that?
I think that was the second one too, right? Wasn't that the second one he grabbed?
No, that was the first one he grabbed. Then he grabbed the second one.
Okay.
And
That's
then
bad looking snake,
when I was like the weekend before I was about to send that motherfucker out, I was just like, this motherfucker is different from the rest of them. And I was like, fuck, man, I already sold it to him. And then he gets it and just start changing. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah,
Mikey Martin got the best one. But he showed off plenty for me, so I appreciate it. He doing some good advertising. But yeah, he definitely got the best one. He got the pick of the litter. And I appreciate the fact that, he tells everybody he got it from me. But
I want to see it now. I'm curious.
Man, I think them BX are wrong.
I'll send it to you after.
Okay.
Oh, what my eyes had that?
I like them. That's the
I would've
two
pulled it up.
outcrosses I like the most is the BX and the Sarong outcrosses.
I'm loving the Biak Aru. The Biak
Ruby
Yeah.
Ox.
They'd be
Ruby
crazy.
Ox.
Then is it the Waminia?
See, I like the F2 Ruby Ox, but I'm not patient enough to get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone on from Europe posted up some Aru Biaks like F2s.
Thanks,
and they
Mikey.
Were crazy.
Yeah, man. In reality, man, when you think about like the people that you can hit up to get different things, man, it works out in your favor the longer that you've been in this. Because I remember I got a snake from Pat, man. It was almost immediate. Like I was just like, I got a relationship with Pat. I can get this snake off Pat, and one of the best decisions I made. And people that I know that actually know me because I'm lazy. If they hit me up and say they want a snake, I'm just like, well, let's do a deal because I'm lazy as shit when it comes to selling snakes.
That's another person I want to chop it up with, Patrick.
Yeah, talk to Pat.
Yeah, I never talked to him before, so I knew
Yeah,
Pat
cool.
from back in
Pat,
when I
very
knew Marshall. I knew Pat.
Shut up, Sally.
I don't even see comments.
Yeah, man. Talk to Pat, man. Pat's got a wealth of knowledge. I'll tell you that he is the go-to guy for all things chondros. Pat has never steered me wrong. I believe in Pat. Pat's like he's like a sensei. He just be doing karate kicks in the dark and making chondros. I don't know how he make it work, but he do. But
I second all that except the karate kicks part. I don't know what he do in the dark.
he probably do karate kicks in the dark, bro.
I think he's
so
swinging that Satan stick around in the dark, bro.
I'm so surprised he knows all the chondro pairings, all the info. Like you can tell him like, oh, what's this baby? He just thinks about it for a second, he gives you the whole lineage and everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, like how do you remember
Right.
that?
That's
I
what
don't
smart
know,
do,
man.
man.
That's
Like,
crazy.
he in
That
that
Pat my
reptile
mentor,
world just
man.
study. Yeah.
I think that if they ever had to get somebody to teach a chondro
Oh,
college course, it would have to be Pat.
yeah,
It
100%.
would have to be Pat. Pat knows about lineage, and I'm just like, I don't even know if you was alive, Pat. Like, how do you know all this shit?
The Kino know a lot too. Like I
Yeah,
know.
Kino knows a lot too.
Yeah,
I
Kino
was
know a lot. I
I
threw him
don't
on
know nothing. I just be lost, smiling, listening to this every
like
Tuesday.
me,
It's,
Trey. Like,
it's a
listen,
lot
you
of
like
names,
me,
Tyler.
bro.
It's a lot of names, dog.
I just be smiling at it. I don't know what they talking about, but it's good.
I be seeing stuff. I'm just be like, man, what ingredients y'all got in that? And I gotta talk to Kino. Kino's like, man, they did this back in
Yeah.
1987, and they did this in '94. I'm like, all right, bro, can you just summarize it?
I had to ask.
Kino will tell you about lineage for real. Like I got
Yeah.
like 2 animals with lineage, and I'm just like, I don't ever look at it, bro. I'm supposed to be making lineage charts for people that bought snakes from me. I don't know.
I asked Kino about my male's lineage.
Yeah, he can tell you.
Mine's an import.
Yeah.
Most of
reading,
mine
man.
are.
It's a lot of reading, my idea. That's all. About 06, like starting 06, man, I just started being a nerd. On green trees, I'd be at work reading about them.
Green
Going on
trees.
YouTube. It wasn't a lot. It was just shit. Was mostly books and the MVF. That's all I had.
Yeah, he got lineage charts on green trees and sexy midgets. That's what he has going on in his head.
I bought the complete Chondro at a reptile show, and those are pretty good read.
It's a great book, man. It's a great book.
Yeah,
It's a great
I
book to
don't know.
have.
it's a little dated. It's a little dated, but it's definitely great info, great knowledge in that book to have. Especially
And
them
Greg
early
Maxwell.
parents. Especially them early parents, man.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, you got it.
Most definitely.
And Greg Maxwell, you can actually he actually talks back to people. Like you would think that he's like this guy who you can't approach, but he talks back to people.
I posted my green tree on Instagram, and Bill started following me, and Pat started following me. Every person that followed me, I'm like, "Babe, look
I got
who
friends.
follow me on Instagram." I'm about to have a nervous breakdown at this point. I'm like, "Look who done follow me on Instagram."
Hell no.
I took my wife to Bill Stiegel's barbecue. This is about a year and a half ago, and she was just like, "So you just got snake friends now?" I was like, "Yeah."
She couldn't believe that all y'all was standing around in their rooms looking at snakes.
I didn't know what she
look
thought
at
I
this,
was doing.
Look at this and look at this.
I don't know
I'd be
what she
so
thought.
geeked out. I'd be geeked out at a place like that. I wouldn't know what to do.
Oh man, it's a good place.
You'd be like, "Trey, you all right?" I'm good, bro. I'm just amazed at what I see.
Yeah. Alan's got a nice collection, man. So go see his collection. Kino's got one of my favorite collections. I've never got.
Yeah, man.
Got
He
the
got them
chance.
Cyclops, man. He got them pure Cyclops over there.
I never see that many Cyclops in anybody's collection. In Kino's collection, I was just the one time I got to see it, I was just like, I'm really in my dog's crib, and he really does have all these damn Cyclops. He really does have a bunch of these motherfuckers,
He
man.
got some nice ones too.
That's trying to pull out one right now. I don't even supposed to go out. Let's see if I can pull it out.
Don't pull out one.
Bit. She don't usually bite though. I don't usually pull her out at all. Actually,
That shit was glitching.
See,
Oh man, it
pretty,
happens.
man. That's pretty right there.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's
See,
nice.
I need one of them in the collection.
That dorsal is crazy.
Beautiful.
Crazy.
yeah, I love them. I love playing with them Cyclops, man.
Yeah, you got me hooked on Cyclops, Kino. I was like, holy.
That's a designer.
I can show you mine.
They look like it. It ain't though. but they look like designer.
They do, right?
I want to make Cyclops to the point where they look like designers one day. That's one of my goals. I ain't gonna lie.
Man,
I mean,
that's
bro, listen, Cyclops
that's
is like every locality, man. I'll keep it a
I,
buck with you. Every locality has the stunners in it that's better than a lot of designer animals.
I
That's
think
true.
them B I think the B
Even though,
the
because even though I
Chihuahua
don't like the
crosses will go
rules,
crazy.
it's some nice ass rules out there. That's it's some really nice ones.
Like Trey said,
Right?
it's some great looking Beogs, man. It's some great looking Beogs out there, man.
I agree.
Pat, you gotta talk to Pat. Pat has
Man,
crazy
that
Beog
blue and
collection.
white one he posted, that was
That
crazy.
that rule that Brian Lattimore got cold.
Yeah,
Yeah, he got some nicer
Jim,
rules.
yeah,
He produced some nicer rules.
yeah. Talk
That's
to
the truth.
Latimer, man. He
what's
cool
that,
dude.
Jaffy?
That's from the lineage goes back to Mr. Blue in Carolina, but then I like Don Patterson. I got this one from Don Patterson, but he never like kept records and all that, so I had to come up with my own lineage chart and then show it to him, and he pretty much said, "Yeah." So this girl is just like a mite phase, but her great 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 granddad, I
My
think,
phase, yeah.
yeah. So it's a great one of her great great granddads is Mr. Blue, and then the mom is Carolina.
Don Patterson, that's his name.
Yeah, Don
He
Patterson.
sounded like he got a mean ass backhand.
Nobody
The
really knows
Don,
what
you
it
gotta
looks
call him
like.
the
The
Don.
Dom.
Yeah, and then
Exactly.
this is a male.
And he came
So
all the way from the spine with it.
yeah, CSTAB 2008.
His
Reach
name,
back and
her
touch your
name, her
shoulders before
name,
he smack you.
her name, Nightcrawler.
Yeah, I named him Nightcrawler.
Or him? Okay.
Yeah, he's in deep and shut, but he's blue. You guys can kind of see him right there. It's kind of hard to see. I don't want to mess with him because he's a scumbag. So and
Yeah.
it's nighttime.
Leave his
So
ass, leave his ass alone then.
yeah,
Hey,
he's deep in.
but mess with one that's not in shed. We
Yeah.
want to see, we want to see some action. What's the other one? Touch the other
This
one.
this is the one in
mine,
shut. I'm gonna grab the other one. Hold on.
Damn.
She's actually
mine,
nice.
mine shed it
See,
last
that's
night.
messed up. See, I was hoping that I wanted
Man,
she turned
I
her
got
back on you.
one. I got one that shed last night, and like it shed almost clean. It got a piece on his back still, so it's
Never had
soaking
any
right now. I
problems.
gotta go in and take that shit off.
I
It
want you
at
to I
night.
want you to grab off the perch though.
I
No,
mean,
no, 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 no.
with me
Don't
keeping
do
in
that.
exoterrors in the dry season, I got to spray twice a day.
Oh
In the
yeah.
summertime, I spray like every 2 or 3 days.
What you using for the
Yeah.
heat? You got a light bulb, you said?
Yeah, a 60-watt light bulb and a 25-watt UVB.
You got it right on top of there?
Yep,
For light,
and
I
I got
use
So I had my light bulb. I used to have mine. Coincidentally, I had a little small ashtray up under it, so it wasn't all directly. It'd be like an angle.
mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I keep it 6 inches from the perch. It stayed right
yep,
at
Yeah, yeah.
85 degrees.
Cool. All right. I mean, if it's
yeah.
working, don't fix it. I mean, if it ain't
Yeah.
broke, whatever.
I remember.
Whatever the
I
fuck
remember when I
that is.
sold my Exoterra. This dude was like, "You really selling this thing?" I was just like, "It's not gonna work in my house, man. It's just
Yeah,
it work other places. It's just not gonna work
yeah.
in my
Holy
house."
shit.
Yeah,
Cause once,
I couldn't get one to work on mine either, and I had converted it.
Yeah,
I
me
did
I'm
too.
styrofoam insides and all that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it's a lot of work, but once we move and get situated, they're
But
going in PVCs. So
Oh
our
yeah.
winters is just too rough here. But nah, I would say, look, dog. Even if you, man, don't change it. If you got an
Yeah.
animal that's completely acclimated to that enclosure, you got it up and running, leave it how it is.
Yeah. Don't change it.
yeah,
If it's good, if you still staying in the same area, man, just I would leave it.
just
For
leave it.
real.
Uh,
Don't
until
change nothing.
unless it shows that it's got some type of issues, man, I just leave it.
Yeah, it's straight, man. Shoot.
But
Listen,
you can
man,
go like PVC going forward.
Right.
I I
Cause
got
I'm
a
definitely
adult.
I'm definitely gonna buy some more snakes.
Oh yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
know you are. Everybody does. I got an
I'm
adult male Biak that's in a 66 quart tub. I had him in a bigger tub, but putting him in that smaller tub is making him eat more. So
yeah.
it's working
Man,
out.
That's a bad habit, boy. I wake up in the morning, boy, check Morph Mark. I be like, what's up for sale?
Yeah.
Probably ain't even gonna buy nothing, but I'm checking anyway. What's up?
Yeah, that's how I am too. 'Cause
Shit,
I work. I
And then
breed
you
ball
see
pythons,
something
so I'm
bad, you be
checking.
like, damn.
Yeah, I breed ball pythons. Like I'm a ball python breeder, I guess you would say, but I'm looking at the ball pythons and the chondro. So sometimes I'm thinking like, yeah, I don't think I need a next ball python. I need a chondro. I'm trying to actually convert all the chondro. I mean, all the ball python guys I know to chondro guys. I've been working, but
It's amazing how y'all slowly creeping on over here.
yeah,
Look,
But we
yeah,
I
welcome
got
y'all with open arms. Come on
I
yeah,
in.
we
got
love
friends.
y'all.
I got friends that don't even like snakes, and they like, bro, I want a snake. I want a tree python. I'm like, all
Yeah.
right.
that's funny.
Hey
So
man,
how
you
was it
know,
when y'all was kids? How was it? Was y'all was exposed to snakes a lot like that? Y'all had that
Hell
urge
no.
for them then?
My mom's
Nah, man.
African.
she let you have no
Okay.
snake.
She said, "What?" And she started shivering when she went to the pet store. I said, "Come on, it ain't that serious." She was shivering. So when I first got into reptiles, I wanted a ball python. And then when I showed her, she was like I said, she was shivering as if she was in minus 32 degrees. So she said, "No, no, no, no snake, no snake."
You
So
almost killed
eventually,
mama, damn.
almost, and then eventually I got into I got a
Hit me
corn
up, Chad.
snake, and then from corn snakes I got into ball pythons, and then like I said, from there it was game over.
Hey man, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest with y'all, bro. It's something that I want real bad now, and it's not a chondro. I want a bull snake real bad because the motherfuckers is thick and
The
mean.
Chondro ass, the Cyclops ass coming soon.
I want an ocelot.
Hear me yet?
Y'all got them in
Ocelot cat.
Texas. Yeah, y'all got
Wow.
them in
Okay, I
Texas.
feel you. I want a Black
Yeah.
Panther.
What?
I
That's
want a
That's what's up.
Bolin's python, but that's
It's
it.
either
Whatever. I
ocelot.
want a baby panther.
Yeah, it's either ocelot or a bobcat.
he want a pet
Yeah,
midget in a
Bob
cage.
can tear that house up.
I would not put a midget in a cage.
But
I didn't
see,
say
look,
that. Nobody said that.
You did say that. I heard you say it. She gonna live amongst us. That's a normal human being. She gonna live amongst us. We probably gonna have a few like booster seats or whatever. But we're gonna work it out. We'll work
You'll
it
get
out.
her. You'll get her boosie. Booster
Put some
seat.
extensions on the gas pedal. We'll work it out though.
So I got another question for
We'll make
y'all,
it
man.
twerk.
Like, how did y'all go about feeding, man, and like sourcing your rodents? I know Jaffy was probably easy for you because you
Hmm.
already had the ball pythons,
Yeah.
but Trey, I pretty much you started from scratch.
yeah,
So
I started
we'll let
from
you talk
Uh,
Trey, then we'll get to you, Jaffy.
and
For
are you
sure.
still feeding live, Trey, or what's going on with that? Talk about that too.
Hmm. All right. So look, I get my rodents from local pet store, not no like major pet store. I just get it from the guy that I bought my snake from. He breed his own rodents. Um, basically, I feed them when I feel like it, like when I get ready to, or when I feel like they hungry. Most of the time is after they defecate. I feed them.
Stop being like me, Trey. Keep them on
Man,
schedule.
look,
Keep them on schedule.
I
Trey,
mean
do
they
on a
snakes,
schedule,
bro.
dog. This we do, child. Look, you download Reptile Buddy, and it's just so easy. All you gotta do is click on the animal, boop, and put in what they ate, and it's like 2 seconds, dog.
Yeah.
And if
But
they
Don't
see
be
ain't,
when
like
I,
and,
me
but
and
and
see
if
have
when
it's
I
like
had
reptile
if
them,
it's
buddy and
like
not
if you
see
use
don't,
it.
look, when I had them on the schedule though, sometimes they wouldn't eat. So I feel
yeah,
like, well, if I just wait a few more extra days or something, you gonna eat.
yeah,
That's true.
You know,
That is true.
so a few days ain't gonna hurt.
that's true.
Nah.
Especially
Ain't gonna
You
hurt,
right,
man.
you right.
Especially a snake. They go
hmm
months without eating. So what's a
Yeah.
few
Yeah.
days?
Yeah. So
What
for
about you,
me,
Jaffy?
yeah. So for me, like you said, I have access to like all these different breeders. I found one breeder that I never bought rats from, that because I've only started with him, I never switched off. So I only order like when I order from him, it's only for my chondros. The rest I feed from like some other people. But with that being said, I offered mice, and then I got into ASFs. So I feed my chondros ASFs also. I'm experimenting. So like I said, I write down weights and all that, and then from my I guess you could say study, I find that when I feed ASFs, they grow a lot better. It could be that they have that extra fat slash protein content, but I'm still running like some tests, but I'm really liking it.
I agree with some to that because I
And
think that's
bone density, man.
Yeah,
I think that play a factor in the rats too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why
It's just
my theory,
African soft furs is that
the
nice
best.
medium in between the two.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. So for me, I've noticed that like I think Marshall said he's got I think it was like a 2.5-year-old female up in, like to 1,000 grams feeding rats. So I took
Yeah,
that, with that in mind, I felt like an ASF was like the perfect medium. It's not too fat like a rat,
yeah,
but it's not too slim like a mouse. And with that being said, it's actually like a perfect balance. So I've done some
yeah. I can
tests
see
where
that.
I've done like two mice and then a ASF at the end, and then the animal gained like let's say 5 grams. And then I've
Yeah,
done three mice in a row, the animal barely gained anything, if not gained nothing. And then I've done three ASFs in a row, and the animal gained like a decent amount of weight. So it's not obviously like 100% conclusive, but with the ASFs, roughly around 25 to 30 grams equivalent.
compared to mice, I think it is.
Yeah. So with the same weight, like a mouse being 25 to 30, and then an ASF 25 to 30, I've noticed real nice weight gain with the ASF. So it's not like she's becoming obese or anything, but like for now, I haven't fed her in like 3 weeks, only because I wanted her
She's
to.
muscular though.
Yeah. Used to that.
But you can still see that one line down on the side of her, that muscle
Yeah,
down the side of her body.
yeah. So I
Yeah,
haven't fed her in
definition.
like 3 weeks. So just to give her like a little break, I was giving her every 10 days because she was like 250 grams at 3 years old, so she was a lot smaller than I expected. So she gained within that year. She was roughly what was it, 350? She's 350 right now, at about to be 4 years old. So I gave her like basically
She gained
three
about
weeks
100 grams.
in less than a year. Yeah. So with that being said, I just this month I kind of just held back on food just to give her a little bit of a break.
That's good. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah,
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
fed
because
my girl for
that's
2
a
months.
nice growth,
yeah. It's nice.
especially for a female that's stretching out that 2 to 3 year range, subadult range. That's some nice
Hmm.
growth.
Yeah, it's from actually was
That's
from
smart for you. That's
April.
smart for you to pull back though.
Yeah, it
What you
was.
gonna say, Trey? Oh,
No,
my
I
bad,
haven't.
Jaffy.
I haven't fed mine in the last 2 months. I'm letting her slim down a little bit. Once I start feeding her rats, she started to get big.
Yeah,
She got thick.
About 2 months, you was feeding her weekly too.
She got that Suki Hana
Mm-mm.
on her.
I will feed her
I
every
mean, look,
four
Joe
every
Biden,
4 to 5 weeks, maybe
like an
6, depending
elephant.
on how I feel.
yeah.
I will feed her a small rat every four to
So
six
you said
weeks.
a magician?
Hmm?
You said a magician or a musician?
You talking about
Trey,
Suki Hana.
Trey was confused. He said, "What?"
I ain't no musician. I make
I ain't
music.
no musician. I make music. What?
Oh man, these kids dumb as shit. Uh,
Oh yeah, and
That was
I
crazy.
feed my female a large rat
Damn,
every
they can.
4 weeks. I mean, no, my bad, a small rat. I don't, let's
Oh, I was
fix
gonna
that
say.
before everybody go crazy.
yeah, everybody lose their mind. You feeding the cows? You feeding your chondro cows?
He said rabbits.
But
Small rabbits.
not a small rat either every month or 6 weeks or so. And then my male Sarong, he just get a medium mouse because he bougie, man. He don't want no frozen mouse. He want a live one. I gave him
Yeah,
a frozen one time. He ate it. After that, he like, I'm not eating it unless it move on his own.
he said you
So
finessed me.
he said, we're not doing that. And
Listen,
then
man, I
You
got two.
how hot do you try to get it? You try to get it real hot?
I don't know, bro. To be honest
You
with you,
can't.
I ain't never.
Try,
Cause look, I'm new. I was new to the snake thing. So
Yeah.
frozen thaw was like, man, that's too much. When I could just throw a mouse in there and you just eat it.
Now, but sometimes after you throw it out for a few hours, what I do is,
Hmm.
well, not all, sometimes all the time, I go run the hot water, let it run for like 15, 20 minutes. Give
Oh,
it
Damn.
a
okay.
cup.
You
Put it
almost
up in
cooking it.
there.
But see, I was
Yeah.
doing that. I
Hey,
was doing
shit.
that for like a
Hey,
minute
look.
or two. Maybe it
Hey,
wasn't
how
getting
you,
hot
Jaffy?
enough.
How you like your food? You like your food to be ice cold?
No, what I do is I
All
thaw
right.
them out and then I run them under hot water for like a second or two, and I leave the
Nah, nah.
water hot, and then
I
when
was doing
That water
that.
be
It worked
cooking
the
for like
first
10
time.
minutes. You gonna get this boiled eggs treatment.
it goes in half digested at that point.
Right.
Hey, look.
I was thinking they'll drop it at that point. They don't want to eat it no more.
Nah, man. I'll tell you, I got one
Nah,
that
man, it's crazy.
won't
It's
touch it
crazy
if it's
they
room
hold
temp.
on to them when they really hot.
Yeah,
But I
Okay.
got one that won't touch a room temp.
that's
You would, if you fed that room temp, you would think if I send it to you and say whatever she was like 2 years ago, and you fed a room temp, you'd be like, man, Keno sold me some bullshit. But I'm somehow I didn't did it before, and I forget like, oh damn, this the one that I got to go back and store it real high. I come back and it be, and I'm talking about all years.
Yeah.
So and I got Jamaica. She could I could sit the red out. It ain't. I can let the. It ain't got to be. It ain't got to be hot. It could be lukewarm. It could be barely. It could be. Man, look. It could be room temp. In Jamaica, she'll hit anything.
But my B
yeah.
act like that. She gonna smack anything,
Yeah.
no matter what it is. In the
Yeah, salad.
summertime, I feed her a chick.
Oh, that's interesting.
And
A
she
live chick
smacks
or
it.
a frozen thawed chick? This
A chick.
motherfucker.
It's not the live. Don't do live.
A chick.
Listen,
The live,
I'm
the
a,
live birds, they got avian diseases.
Yeah,
yeah, you want to let them be frozen for a while because
you got a
you don't want
super
anything to
meal.
happen
He
to it.
did a big ass Kool-Aid smile.
Listen,
I didn't
salad's
say
right,
nothing.
man.
Look, I'm telling
I
you.
know you
I'm
didn't
just
say nothing.
I'm just telling you from experience on what I did before I got involved real deep in the community. That's just
So,
how that's just what I was doing. I was just
so
I feel you. I
experimenting,
feel you. I feel you.
you know.
I,
I feel you
I,
though.
with my first chondro, man, I did feed
I saw it on YouTube before back in the
strictly
day.
live. I fed strictly live only because it was easier to get live
Yeah.
because I had a decent pet store around the corner from me. And I don't think that the live contributed to his death, but as I've gone on and seen it, I've seen with my own chondros the dangers that live can have. So I got two males that will strictly only take live. And because they only take live, I have to feed them smaller meals that I know that they can kill immediately.
Right. That's why I
Mhm.
do my
Uh,
nails so long.
Yeah.
they can only take small ones. Uh, but if they taking frozen thaw, man, you can give them a much larger meal than usual. But those males, man, of mine, I think the motherfuckers just psychopaths. They just want to kill shit. And that Biak male, he'll kill a feeder and just make sure it's dead and drop it and go on about his business.
That's funny.
Yeah, man, he just kill it and be like, all right, well, I'm good. And he
The
just leave
South
it.
Memphis in them.
Yeah, the killing spree. You guys ever had I've experienced for the first time, the male missed the mouse or I think it was an ASF, got himself, and for 40 minutes was holding himself, constricting himself, and I was like,
uh,
this can't be real.
yeah, man, you
Yeah,
gotta
so
put
I had that
alcohol on
for.
the Q-tip. You gotta put alcohol on the Q-tip
Uh huh.
and put it in his mouth, and they'll be like, it's like mace to a chondro. They'll just be like, all right, well, fuck this.
Keep
I'm
a
just gonna
bunch of
chill out.
Q-tips around if you're gonna do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep a bunch of Q-tips. Keep Q-tips and
You see,
90% alcohol around. That's something that you should
straight up.
always have.
Yeah. I
Always have
could.
that.
I ended up putting him in the water just to kind of like let go, and then he eventually started choking himself out. So I
That's
said,
crazy.
"You can't be
That's
doing this."
crazy.
So
That's
I
crazy.
said, "This is why you're a designer. This is why you're a designer."
Hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Them
That
import
worked too,
females,
though.
man, they like striking puppy pads. They like it. I don't fucking know why. I think that in their mind they just like I can swallow this motherfucker. I don't know why,
Mm.
but my my import females, they will strike a puppy pad with the
Have you ever
quickness.
been swallowed?
Have you ever been swallowed? Just
Oh God.
Does the puppy pad have the mouse juice on it, or they just bite it just to
no,
bite?
man. The other day, man, what was it? A couple days ago, I went in there because I had to go get some batteries from the bottom shelf of one of the racks that I keep the snake cages on, and that motherfucker was like, "Oh, you in here at 11 p.m. Oh, you here to feed me?" And just struck a puppy pad. I'm just like,
Oh
"You
man.
stupid, you stupid motherfucker." So I had to go and get alcohol. It was close, but I had to get it to let it go. And she was like, "Oh." She came to her senses. And was like, "Oh, I guess I'm not eating tonight." And it happens a lot. Like, well, all my adult
Okay.
females, man, they've all done it at least once. My
Okay
Cyclops
then, man.
female's
Yeah,
done it like 3 or 4
I've
times.
heard other people on podcasts say that they didn't swallow them put pads.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
Dave
it's
D had
weird.
one that he had
That's
swallowed. He said his wife had to get the damn
that's
thing pull the
They
damn
Have
squeeze
thing
you
it
out the
ever
out
been
snake
like
throat.
tooth, right?
swallowed?
Huh?
They squeeze it out like toothpaste, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, that was it.
oh
I can
man.
imagine.
Swallowed.
Have you ever been
Swallowed.
swallowed?
Hey, but now though, my Patrick animal do that. See, if I put it right now, if I was to go over there right now, she'll strike the ground. And I had to do that last week where she had struck, and then so when they strike, I leave them alone for like 10 minutes, and then she start rapping, and then I
Mm.
saw the paper start getting small. I'm like, oh
And then you
shit.
be beatboxing when she be rapping.
All right, what up? Yeah, yeah. Yes, Biz Markie, I do. Yes, Biz, I do. Swallow.
Man, I
Yeah,
remember I
but
tried to talk to a girl when I was like 14 years old, and this little motherfucker right here. She said, "Ugh, you like Biz Markie?" And then she started rapping. Nobody
Whoa.
does the biz, and she did the dance with it too. I was like,
and
"Bitch."
you was like, you started beatboxing shit, wasn't it?
Oh
Hey,
man, she
hey,
crushed my
speaking
little
of girls,
spirit, man.
hey, matter of fact, put the what's the name? Throw the banner up. We didn't even put the banner up. We didn't even put Chris banner up.
Oh yeah, let's throw the better.
Hey, but speaking of girls, right? We need to let's do a quick story time. So I'm glad you said that, bro. So look, right, this is off topic, story time with Kino. So this
Uncle
is
Kino.
I was 17, right? I was waiting for some papers to go through because I went into this program to move out on my own from my mama crib. So this was back in the days where you do the minutes was free after 9. So after 9, my mama's phone was 9. That was it. Don't you not getting the phone probably to like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. That's it. So we had this party line back in the day, right? And you
Oh
get on there,
shit, party lives.
you
Oh,
get on there and meet,
we old as shit, bro.
you get on there and meet people. You get on there and meet people. Whatever. Hey, they had whatever gender you like on there. So I get on there and I meet this girl, right? She sounds beautiful. She got the most beautiful voice, everything. So I never forget. She was going to school at like Alabama Clark Kent or like Alabama Birmingham, some school in Alabama.
In
So
Redstone, she was a what you call it, Huntsville.
somewhere, Robert.
Yeah,
It was like Alabama A&T or some like little school like that. It wasn't a big Alabama. So um, this was around August, and I was waiting for her to come back for Thanksgiving in November for Thanksgiving to see her family for college break. So I'm caking like every night, dog. I ain't gonna lie for like probably
Baker's man over here with the ices and
yeah. I ain't gonna
everything.
lie. I was baking cake, the cookies, the pies. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
Loaves of bread, everything
Cookie
for like
cakes and
3-4
pies.
hours a night. So my mama, where Jaffy go? You gonna miss this. So my mama, right? So my mama, she was like, "Yeah, so you really feeling this girl?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man. Yeah, she bad too." So keep in mind, I'm on the party line. I had never seen her before.
What up, Pat?
I'm telling my mama she bad. Like, yeah, mama, she bad. Wait till you see her, mama. If she coming back. She coming back. I'm gonna see her. So I'm gonna bring her up on you. I had never seen her before. Still caking. So finally the day we meet, she like, yeah, I'm finna come with that. Woo. I'm like, oh man, I'm thirsty. I'm like, mama, you finna see her. I'm finna have you pull up on her. We gonna meet at the gas station. So cool. We got to the gas station. Blue cow pull up. It's her. And then I get out the car, go get, and I start get out the car and I look over there, and I ain't see no steering wheel. And I look back at my mom. I was like, Mom, I closed the door. I was like, Mom, drive on.
This shit was
I was
that
like,
big.
Mom, drive off. Let's go back home. She was like, what you mean? I'm like, Mom, I ain't never seen her before. I was like, it's my first time. Look over there, Mom. And she was in like one of them old. She was in like a '96 Cutlass Sierra. You remember the box one?
Oh
Yeah.
man.
And I couldn't see no steering wheel. And I'm like, Mom, look. So she was like, oh, I almost started dying. She was like, you better get out and go get in that car over there. She rolled the
So
window down. She rolled the window down. She was like, all right, baby, look. She was like, he gonna get in your car. You gonna follow me back home. I was like, oh, my, you bogus as hell.
you
But I get
deserve
over there.
that.
Right? So I just graduated high school. And I'm like 185. I ain't no small dude, and I'm kind of stout, play sports or whatever. And I get up in there. This what I told. Remember that video I told you? I sent you, Chad, the other like a week ago. I was like, I'm reminding you of this video.
Yeah.
It was like she was like the big, swole, big girl.
Yeah.
No lie. That's how I got over. I got out the car, and it was like I got in the car, and it was everywhere. There was a lot going on.
I bet she was big and knock knee too.
It was like on
So
Friday, wasn't it?
Was
so
she
we
knock knee?
follow. So we follow him on. Listen. So we follow my
That's
mama
my
home.
question.
And look, if you seeing this, look, I didn't expect that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't say that. You ain't say that what you would look like. You know. So we follow my mama home. She got the car, and yeah, she was knocking me, bro.
Do it.
She was easily about. You know, I'm not even gonna say that because I don't want no people to come over here and be mad at my DMs. Because I don't mind BBWs, but this was like
It's too
it's the
much.
fact that she lied, you know, and it was a lot, bro. It was, you know,
A lot to
it was
handle.
a lot of luggage to lift.
Listen.
So she was going up the stairs, and you know, it was only 3 stairs, bro, and it was a lot, you know, in the situation. So now we at the house, and like she like, all right, cool. I need to use the washroom. I'm like, cool. You go to the washroom right there. Instantly, I'm like, I'm trying to devise a plan to get up out of there. And I realized, damn, she only been for like 10 minutes. She didn't go all the way from the city. I'm in Harvey. So she came out. We go on the porch, and she wanted to talk about a bunch of stuff on the phone that we was talking about, and I couldn't, bro. I was shell shocked. So like after
You
about
got
20 minutes,
PTSD from a big girl?
right? It was a traumatic effect. It was like a tsunami hit me.
Oh
And I went back
man.
in there. I told my mom, I was like, Mom, look, Mom, like you gotta do me one. You gotta get me out of this jam. I'm like, you gotta
See
come
what?
out there
So you
and
got
tell her that.
AIDS?
Nah, I was like, you gotta come out there and tell her I got a curfew, dog. Please tell her I got a curfew and it's past my curfew. She was like, well, it's only 11 o'clock at night. You just graduated high school. I'm like, Mom, you gotta tell her I got a curfew, Mom. Please, Mom, please. Tell her I got a curfew and I gotta come inside now. Inside your house. She was like, all right. Man, she waited for like another 30 minutes. So he came out there finally, and old girl, she was like, all right, well, I guess I'll talk to you later. I'm like, yeah. Mom was like, you bogus, you know. So I walked into the car and everything. I tried to give her a hug. You know, it couldn't really connect, you know, the hands part.
Was
So
she taller than you?
she told me, yeah. Yeah, but the taller than me part doesn't affect me. I don't care. I'll chop a tree down.
You didn't chop that one down, no? You
But
didn't want to seal
that wasn't
the
a
deal.
tree though. That wasn't a tree. There was a lot going on, bro. There was a lot going on. Not vertically, but horizontally. There was a lot going on.
I can't believe you came to the court and didn't want to play, bro.
Bro,
You
she
just
sat
didn't
on
want to
four.
play, bro.
She sat on 3 different planes, bro.
Oh,
The axis.
I'm not gonna say that.
So that's it. That's the end of my story. So lesson is, look, don't be blind dating. That's why I don't do no blind dating. I don't do any of that dating. I never did that. You know, that was the only time. And the messed up part is though, on the party line and back in high school was juking. So you could meet, bad females out there. So I had met her before. I had took multiple trees down up there. So I'm like, all right, cool. But yeah, this one fooled me, dog. So after that, it was no. Hey,
No go.
I fell back. I was like, we only doing meetups in face now. I'm only shooting my shot in the face.
no pun intended.
So
I can't believe you can't.
no pun intended. Sorry, I did not mean that.
I can't believe you took an L on the party line, bro. I can't believe you went that far.
She sounded beautiful.
You sound beautiful.
What you mean, bro? You already know, bro. You know how.
Easy.
You know what? You know how you be at the drive-thru and then you pull up to the drive-thru and like, damn, that's this what
Right.
it was?
Nah, that's not me. That's you.
Whale status. We shout out to the BBW though. You just can't be lying about it. You got to present it what you is.
Listen,
Hey,
if she told you the truth, would you still, played on the court?
If she tell me where she was up front,
yeah,
bro. First off, bro, I didn't been with BBWs before, bro. I didn't been with some beautiful big women, bro. I don't got nothing wrong with that. I'll take an
explanation. That's
too,
a yes or no question.
Yeah, bro. I'm just saying. She was upfront about it. Yeah, it was just I didn't expect that. She told me she told me she was way more. Never mind. Let's just move on, bro.
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't do it. I mean, everybody likes a nice beanbag. All right, so let's get into some other questions.
All right, back on track.
All right, man. So you guys got your first few chondros, getting your feet wet. What do y'all want to acquire in the next couple years?
You go first, Tom.
That mama's a G. Bomb project. You bogus.
What snakes I want to acquire?
Yeah.
Man, it's a lot.
I was born on the graves on the south side.
I want one from Keno. I want one from
Pat,
Trav.
she fooled me, Pat. I got fooled.
I want one from Pat. I want one from everybody. But I really like the Biak and the Sarong crosses, man. Like, those are the first cross I saw. And I love those for some reason.
I will make sure you get one, Trey. I will make sure you get one. I'll make sure you get a real one.
Trey, if you want one of these, Trey, I got you. We'll talk about it.
I'm gonna wait till I get me some. Once we get moving, get these PVCs, I'm definitely gonna be shopping around.
Yeah, I got you.
I do want a couple blue lines.
Shout out to them big girls out there. Shout out to the big girls, and shout out to the BBW midgets.
Bro,
wait, what?
Go ahead.
Listen, Jaffy, you not around.
Trey was talking about his calico line stuff. That's all.
Yeah, man. I want a few calicos. I want a few blue stuff.
And the pole dancers.
I love the Beox though, because you never know what you're gonna get when they come with those.
True.
And they very feisty, and they gonna eat.
Yeah,
man. I just see some big Beox girls that like you just see it, and you just like, who wouldn't want to breed this thing? It's just so big.
3-4 years ago, Pat started. Pat was really on them. When I saw him on that Baron binge, that was like
hashtag Beox
5 years ago now. But that was like the year before COVID. He was just on the rampage, and I started seeing BRI crosses. Man, I had to go ahead and mess around with the mess around, man. Do a BX Cyclops clutch, man. One day
you're gonna have to do it.
Most
That'd be
people got
nice too.
BX. Most people got BX in their stuff.
Yeah,
Hmm.
most of the designer lines have Biak in them.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
I feel like the
yeah, the
Biak
maker
has
do.
the aggressive feeding response.
They do.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
They
cause
they
my sarong, you never know what you gonna get. If he gonna eat or he just gonna be like, nope, not today.
so my male sarong and my male Biak, they both are on live because they both just
Mm.
finicky eaters, man. But I will tell you this: the motherfuckers like eating hamsters. They like eating hamsters.
B, I could eat anything you put in his face.
Not mine. He'll kill anything I put in his face.
Bro, he
He'll kill it.
vicious.
He'll
Yeah,
definitely kill it. And then I think he kills it and just
Give me
looks at
your
it just
fucking
like I don't want
BX.
this. I don't want this shit. I just
you
want to
guys,
kill it.
you guys ever try ASFs or?
Yeah, I try
um,
ASS with him. Like he just I don't know, man. But the thing
I
is he
haven't.
breathes and he does a good
I'm gonna try
job.
to
So
get you
it's
some
not
too.
like I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna give him whatever he wants, man.
I haven't really tried. Haven't had any problems establishing none of my wild caught shit though. Honestly,
No, man, both of these
because
wild
I give
caught
them
males, they
time.
ate frozen. They ate frozen thawed. And then at some point in time, they were just like, no.
fuck that. I'm
They
telling
was
you,
just
it's
they
like,
was just like, no. Both of
nope.
them were like that. They were just like, nah, I'm good. I want to go back to eating what I used to eat.
Yeah, the B, I could
Yeah.
feed frozen thawed, but that's so wrong. He ain't going for it.
Yeah.
I can't even
I got
imagine.
a question. When it comes to yellow neos, how can you tell a Jaya, a sarong, or a Maniquar apart?
So the only way that I can really tell a Jaya from a sarong is that sarongs usually have a more complete dorsal. And Jayas seem to have more side speckling and speckling all over. As far as Manaquaris and sarongs are pretty similar. I have a red sarong that people was just like, it's a Manaquari. I'm just like, it's a red sarong. But
Same thing with
uh
the Lunas. They look like sarongs and Jayas too.
Yellow Giants, you can have complete you can have a completely unbroken stripe.
you can.
With the
But
Yeah,
Jayas,
they
but
have they have they have more speckling on the side of them though
okay, okay.
than
also
sarongs do.
the Giants they got their hair structure is a little bit more bulky than sarongs
Yeah.
as adults, and also the sarongs as adults got jet black tails.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
look like it look
That's,
like their tails been dipped in black ink.
yeah, my designer male, the tip of his tail is black, even
Yeah,
though
but
he's
in design and the designers the tail color really don't matter because
yeah,
It don't.
it's so many years of lineage, you know.
yeah.
But that's gonna more play a part in determining stuff like you said. So that's the difference between a Jaya and a Sarong. You
Hmm.
can really see a huge. You can really see. That's something that's easy to tell the more you see them. Now the between a Sarong and a Maniquari,
It's
especially
harder.
yellows,
The
it's
yellows
gonna
is
be
harder.
harder
That's
because
hard, boy.
they basically the same animal, but they not. So,
So with
They
that being
grow up to
said,
be completely different. As Neos,
and
they
you can
look
talk to
really
Patrick
similar.
about that. You can talk to Patrick about that. It's like
Yeah, because at
it's,
first, well, I'd be like, that's a
but
sarong.
but
Maybe that's a
honestly,
Maniquar. I'd be like,
if you go on Patrick page and you see the female that bred the I got that her mother.
mm-hmm.
I think she I don't know. I think he still got her. You look at her and you can tell, all right, that's a sarong.
Right.
Yeah.
Cause like ain't no question. You can tell, all right, that's a sarong. If you look at the animal that Trav got, you can look at it and be like, all right, these are sarongs. But it's
But I'm gonna
just
be honest with you. So
but that's just honestly that's just something that from my perspective that's something that I've been looking at chondros for 2002. I mean since '06. But
So I'm
see, there's
I'm gonna be
sometimes
honest
that
with
it's
you.
sometimes I
So
get fooled too because you'll have animals coming in labeled as
Maniquari,
sarong,
sarong.
maniquari, but it'll be Waigeo, and then Waigeo is of that same set of the Fogle Peninsula animals.
so I got sarong maniquari cross from Pat, and it don't look like a maniquari or sarong to me.
That's
But you talking about an animal
Yeah,
that
I'm
animal right
saying
there, the product side
it's
of it, it's
different.
got a bunch of generations of. So
It's different.
even though the products are localities, you can look at them as kind of like
They are a line
a
bred locality.
a designer locality because there's been that damn what Dave Powder imported originally has been refined so much and it's worked on so much that's why they call them the Powder line, the Dave Powder Maniquaries.
Yeah,
Does that make
it's a
sense?
it was a different looking yellow Neo from the
Like
rest of them.
he worked on those so much that they started to produce a look consistently.
Oh man, I forgot to tell you this. Uh, Dirty Money started turning green
Mm.
He said,
Dirty money starts turning green when?
today because yesterday it was
Really?
yellow. Yesterday it was
Wait,
so,
yellow.
Travis from a wild called
so,
Maniquaries? Oh shit. I'm wrong then.
so I haven't seen,
Oh my
I
bad.
haven't seen,
But I was right about the product stuff of that. That's how the
Okay,
product works. But I thought so it's not the day product there.
it's beautiful, Pat. I've always
But that's
loved
how the day
El
product works though,
Toro.
because that's how you identify that.
Yeah,
It was well
but
established. Who said well established?
but yeah, man, Dirty Money started turning green today because yesterday it was all yellow.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't.
I'm starting to get little speculums every now and then, but they ain't no he don't dead
Yeah,
speculums don't got no green yet.
it had specklings, and then today it had a green tinge to it. I had to pull it out and look at it. I was just like, oh, this shit is different.
About to turn on you. There we
yeah.
go. It's about
So
to
with
get
that
real
You
being,
gonna
cool
go look
now.
at yours to see if it's
Yes, I
starting?
am. You damn right
What
I am.
what
You
parent is
damn,
that one?
you
What
damn
parent is
right. I
that?
got my flashlight. You see my flashlight?
Oh,
Yeah, I see you.
is designer times Oxaville locality.
Oh,
that's a real locality,
oh shit.
Oxford?
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
that's
a
crazy.
real locality. We can't get them in the U.S., but
Man, what
somehow
happened to
one
the
got
canaries? What happened to the canaries, man?
They
gone,
still
bro.
got them. Chuck,
Gone.
Chuck got some Morph Market.
Uh, bro, listen, there's
You talking
not
about
many of them.
you talking about the one from JDH Hemsley,
I think someone else is selling them for him.
the Kofi.
Josh,
That's
Yeah,
You talking
he
about a
Kofi.
Covial?
he
Yeah,
in
he
North
selling.
Canaries.
Carolina. Josh Hensley in North Carolina. He like
Hey, but
$2 away.
a canary is a Kofi. It's just
Yeah,
a
yeah,
canary is a Kofi
yeah,
that stay yellow.
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It's we ain't seen them in a long time, but it's still Covials. I don't know if you know
He might pop one out of that man while he working on the blackhead the
Matt
blackhead project.
Morris. Matt Morris is doing a Covial project, and so is Fry. Uh, Fry is doing one in Australia.
Chris Boz is too.
Yeah.
Daniel Boz, I mean Boz is.
Yeah, Boz. I meant to say Boz instead of Fry. My bad, Fry and Boz.
Boz got the Kofi project.
I heard they're the worst Neos to get started on food because apparently where they're from they don't even eat like rodents or anything. They just eat like some
Yeah,
egg.
I saw on Kenny where he said if they don't eat, he just start them off with I think it was a crested gecko,
Yeah,
That makes a lot of sense, man.
and they took instantly.
I've had to use feeder lizards to get Neo started. Like it's not necessarily fun, but you got to because you got to look at your animals. They're just babies you produce, so they're your babies. You got to take care of them. You got to sometimes do some things that you may not necessarily want to do, and people frown upon them. Like if you gonna get
Frown upon what?
if you gonna feeder lizards, if you gonna get feeder
I
lizards, you're
mean,
not gonna
if
get them in the
that's
store. You're gonna have to get them from somebody else.
true, unless you get some captive bred ones.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They don't. They used to like you used to go to pet shops and they would have feeder lizards. That shit's dead. They don't do that shit no more. That shit is over
Shoot,
with.
produce some then.
Hey man, I'm not producing no fucking feeder lizards. I had enough, I had enough shit to produce as it is now, man. I produce
I feel you,
children. I got children to
man.
take care of.
I got three and one cookie.
He can't produce no more because he only
Listen,
got he
No,
don't, he
I'm
only got he don't
issue.
got no nuts no more.
I'm going to get
Yeah, I
snipped.
can't. Yeah, I got snip.
I'm going to get snippety snip snip.
It's
Just a
gone,
snip
bro.
work, huh?
I got Bluetooth balls, baby.
That's funny. But,
I'm leaving how I came. I'm leaving how I came in. I'm leaving how I came in. I can't do it.
yeah. So that question you
Can't,
asked Trav
can't let
earlier,
him take my balls, Claude.
but for me, I see Pat in the chat. What up, Pat? I gotta chop it up with you one day, so I'm gonna hit him up one day. But in
So
terms
Pat,
of what I would add to the collection, because I already work with, like, I guess you would say, I don't want to say blue line, easily, like, just, I mean, would you guys consider as blue line stuff? The male is
Uh,
what?
Sorak,
What I would
my
say?
male,
Consider what blue line?
my female and male. So the male is CS TAB 2008. So that's from Sorak times the blue female. I forgot what that blue female is. I have
Lagertha.
the,
is it a
Lagertha.
blue line? Is it a blue line animal?
so it's from Sorak times.
Lagertha.
Is it
I think.
Lagertha? I want to say. Juh, can you throw my phone? I gotta find the lineage. I have it on my phone. The female it has no real lineage, but other than Mr. Blue, the rest is all like imports and stuff. Let's see here. So
I
female
mean, if
is
it's if it's if it's a blue line
SH091.
lineage animal, then it's a blue line.
Yeah, okay. Because I'm still learning how that all that. So here's the male's lineage. So the male is a Sorak times SH09169. And then the males obviously has Crazy, Lucy, Mr. Blue. Or no, Tim Morris Blue. So anyway, so
What's
I
on the
want to get
right? The male is what's on the female side?
the female is SH05079, Vinsky 06012, and then Blue Max produced by Greg Maxwell. I'll send you it right now just so you can see it yourself.
Yeah, that's a blue. You got blue line on both sides.
Yeah. And then the female side is like Mr. Blue in Carolina, but then it's like all like import slash like he bred like
You talking about the mother? You talking about the female? So
the
that
female
on the father's side of that or what?
Yeah, the one I just mentioned was the female,
So
the
the
dad.
female that you have, right? The female that you have,
That's
that's
the
her
male.
lineage.
That's the male's
Okay.
lineage.
What's the other
And then
one
the
lineage?
females, the other one is Mr. Blue Carolina, and then the guy got the son to that one, and then he just kept breeding blue to blue. It's no real lineage with that one, but I wrote down like I got pictures
Hold
on his
on.
page.
So the female is separate,
show you.
right? Her lineage is
Yeah.
Say that again.
This is the female. So
Oh,
Mr.
man.
Blue Caroline. Then he called the male Mr. Blue Haze. Then he bred. You see that one? Then he bred that, and then from that, my female.
Just a blue. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's a blue line on both sides. Yeah.
Yeah, this one he still owns it right now. And the mom
That's
to that
nice.
one is this one. Yeah. So that one is a crazy one, and then the males.
Yeah,
Also.
anything that can trace back to Mr. Blue is a blue line. Now,
Okay.
Now, how many times it's been outcrossed? It's probably a better interpretation to call it a blue line outcross, but it's still got that original OG blood in it. So that's what it is.
Yeah. So I didn't want to throw that name out there because I'm still new, so I didn't want to make it seem like I know it all. But basically, yeah, I just want to get educated. So With that being said, I want to add more blue line stuff to the collection, and then I also want to add calico stuff, and then ideally, if I can get a 1.1 Kofiau, pure Kofiau, just to have, I would like to breed, down the line some pure Kofiau stuff.
It may happen in a
That's
couple years. It may
Hey,
actually
Chris
happen in
at
a couple
Snake
years.
Spirit said, bring the Oxford cross out.
What about the Waminas?
You
Any
talking
luck
about
on
me
that?
right now? I
Yeah.
ain't going in there. That motherfucker bite. I'll send you a picture in the morning. Fuck that. I'll send you a
You
picture
said it's too
tomorrow.
late right
I
now.
got you, Chris. I
Take
ain't
one for
playing
the
with it.
team, man. I brought Jamaica out. Come on, man.
I brought my female up.
I already know
Oh, Trav?
my big
fuck
ass gonna
y'all.
tag me, man.
Go get it, man. Get off that
Nah,
bullshit.
she gonna tag me. I don't want to
So
get bit tonight.
So technically speaking, is Wamina even a locale? Because they said it's an airport.
Yeah,
It's not a locality, it's the airport, but it is a locality, so it's not, and it is the airport, so.
So
just give it a name.
you said it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. I'll put it like this: if whatever I get the animal labeled as, and I get it from a trusted source, that's what I'm gonna call it. I don't like to switch labels on nothing, even though it might look like this and it might look like that, unless it's clearly like somebody get a wrong label that's in the rule or some shit, or a BI. If somebody get a BI and somebody tell them, "Hey, this is an artifact," something like that, you could tell obviously, but
Oh, a
if I
high
get it,
yellow designer.
yeah, if you stay away from people that selling high yellow BIs, that's wild card. That's not true.
What kind of perch is that, Trav?
I did.
It's a dowel rod for blinds, like the replacement
Whipping
blind
stick.
wands.
So how do you
And it's
secure it in? Is that in a tub or that's a cage?
yeah, it's on little cups that you put up for like the little poles that you put in a closet to hold
Oh,
the poles.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, it started turning fucking green today.
He's got some good size to him too.
Oh, this motherfucker's a beast.
You got some white in the middle, going like a white line. No
Yeah.
stairs going down the middle.
Oh yeah, that's kind of weird. It's got like a little line.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Brian?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Beef fish.
Hey, he came right on time.
He came right in
He
the
said,
seat.
get bit. Get bit, let's see it.
He said, "Yo, I'm trying to see you get bit."
I was about to pull mine out, but I ain't gonna get bit.
That's
Man,
what I'm
fuck.
saying. You get bit
I don't
tonight.
know, man. It might have one of those weird oxybil dorsals. That'd be cool. I hope so.
And my
That
B
would be
at
cool.
just shared too, so I already know
Hey,
she
so
not
y'all,
going
the
to
person that
man,
said
y'all.
that down the front range of birds
Oxybil.
3 times out here. He's the dude that we got these babies from right here.
That's cool.
I
Question for
got a
you guys.
sibling. I got a sibling to that.
I was saying it's beautiful. I'm looking at it now because I barely looked at it. I was like, why does it look like it's got algae growing on it?
I'm gonna have to get one of the next one, as long as it's not a root.
That's funny. So, question for you guys. So, with
Next Oxford, I'll cross.
Chondros going through their OCC, when do you guys usually find that they stop changing?
The
Is
red
it
one's like 3 or 4. The yellow one's like 2. Except for
What
this
about
one,
Viox?
Beox, man, you never know with Beox, man. Beox, they just be doing what the fuck they want to do, man.
Yeah.
Pat said the male's like 4, and the female is probably like 5 or 6.
My female might hold on to a lot of yellow.
Yeah. So
That's a
wait,
good thing.
you said 4 males, 5 and 6 females?
Yeah.
Okay. Would it be like a crazy difference, or is just a very slight change within that 4 to 5, 6 year difference?
From the females?
Yeah.
Shit, you can get a drastic change. You can get a female that goes from dark brick red to orange to yellow, and then around like that 2 to 3 year range, you think you got like a yellow snake in a turn. By like 5 or 6, it'll be like green with a little few black scales on it, something
Okay.
like that, or with a yellow mask. It just depends. Or you might come, it might go crazy in that yearling stage and come out on the other side of summer dope or some wacky ass shit you never seen
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, because
I
my
think that the
females do that.
yellows. I think the
I think
yellows
that
have a big change by 2, and they change slightly a little bit after that. But by like around 2, you pretty much know what you got with a yellow. But some of the yellows change in like a year.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
I would
I
that's
see.
also say
I see
that's
a lot of those at pet shows.
what yellow biak.
It'd be one
Yeah.
though. It'd be like one biak out the whole pet store, and everybody got ball python.
I would say it's good to see that like the last episode we had two biak
Right.
dudes on, and they doing dedicated biak projects. So hopefully,
Yeah.
you
Shout
with some
out to
F2.
Patton and Mr.
Won't have to
Beat
buy no
Fish.
more import biaks no more.
Well, yeah, when
Hey
they
man,
get
we
into the
still buying import
F2s,
BIs, bro.
when they get into
Even though we don't
F2s,
need them.
F3s, and F4s, you
Can't
probably
go
start
wrong
to
with them.
really see them unlock shit, especially in that F3 to F4 range with the BX. You'll probably
Yeah,
start to really
that's
see
what I want to see. I want
see
to
some
see
shit
that
come
with the
alive.
BX. I want to see that with the BX and some wrong crosses too, F2s and F3s.
Yeah, I do too. So I'm finna go ahead and get in on this repeat with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely finna go ahead and get on this repeat because lemon blood cold. Lemon blood be eating wing rats now.
Yeah. Lemon Blade is cold, man. I think
Lemon
that
blood cold.
I'm glad that
He
you
was yellow too.
and Noel got them yellows. See how this next round turns out. But I'm gonna hold on to them for a while, so we're gonna wait and see.
Hey, is
My,
Patrick still here?
my
He
snake got out
probably.
of the cage one time. I about had a panic attack.
What's up, Mister
I
Dirty
was
Money? I don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet. I need to go get this. I need to probe it. But
I
this,
was leaving before I went over the road. I would clean the cage, and I left the little cap off. So like the next morning, my fiance like, "Where your snake at?" I'm like, "What you mean? It's in the cage." I'm in New Jersey with a load. She like, "Your snake not in the cage," and she sent me a picture. Man, you talking about pacing? All walking around that truck like, "Yo, I'm about to call dispatch and tell them I'm about to go home right now because I got to find my snake."
So you do over the road or you do local?
At that time, I was over the road. Now I'm local now.
So
I
when you
had
were
to go
local,
local.
you still got the bed and all that. You still got the whole setup, or you got like your box truck.
I'm dedicated. I still got the same truck. So
Okay.
I go 2 miles. I mean, I go 2 hours away and drop my load off. I
Yeah.
go in that truck and go to sleep, and then I come on home.
How you like it compared to the over the road?
Man, they can have it over the road. You couldn't pay me $100K a year to go over the road.
For real.
Yeah, that
I
shit's
like my
crazy.
hometown too much.
Hey, how was it driving the mountains
That car just
Man,
turned it off.
you
with
better
that
pay
weight behind you
attention.
too?
Man, you better pay attention and use that Jake brake.
Man,
man, this thing like it hit the refresh button.
Yeah, that's what I said. That shit hit the screen and then you bounce. Just see
Hit the
them come on
refresh
like
button.
this. He
hey
said,
Jaffy,
"Dude."
what you do?
Mm-hmm.
I do heavy equipment. I'm an apprentice.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, so I do I can use the excavator, you know. Though I ain't a pro, but I'm an apprentice, so I'm still learning. But
Hey man.
that's what I do. That's why like if I told my girl if we move to the Shy, I'm just gonna go right into that over there. So because I'm in the union, right? So for me I can just
Oh,
switch
you
gears.
have a lot of jobs here.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
was telling her like, yo, if I
You'll
move
get a
to
job fast here.
yeah,
It's a
that's what
lot
I
of
was telling
union. It's a lot of union jobs here.
yeah, I told her. Plus the benefits and all that. So it's gonna
Right.
be weird, but we'll see.
Well, we
You
got
move
a
to
few
if you move to
minutes.
the Chicago, then we definitely got to move close by each other.
Oh,
Let me know.
100%. 100%.
I'm in a good neighborhood. It's safe where I'm at. Well,
Are
look.
you in downtown Shy or are you actually in the suburbs?
No, I'm downtown. I don't make enough money to live down there, dog.
He live close to it. He does live real close to it.
Yeah.
I was
Nah,
thinking
no,
maybe
dog.
like
I'm broke, dog. I'm broke,
No, you're
dog.
not. Listen, don't listen to this man. This
I'm
man
broke,
lives
baby.
real
I'm broke,
close to downtown.
baby. I'm
Texas
broke.
got a lot of trucking jobs. I might need to go there now.
Yeah,
Where? In
Texas do.
Texas?
Yeah,
My
I could be.
father and
Texas so big, I could be an owner operator there now.
my father and brother-in-laws, they got a trucking business. They truckers.
You ever
Your
seen?
uncle, his uncle is a pastor.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Listen, we only got a little bit of time left. Hey, Jaffy, you got anything you want to say that you didn't get the
Korea,
chance to say?
he a Korean pastor in the black church,
He's
a
not
Baptist,
Korean. He's half
a Chinese,
Chinese. He's half
He a
Chinese.
Chinese Baptist.
He's half Chinese. I should never tell Keto anything. This is what he does to you. We tell him things.
Chinese.
He is. I mean, he is half
That's
Chinese.
not true. That's not true, bro.
You can look at him and tell he's half Chinese. That why that sound racist when I said it out loud. Anyway,
That's your family, so they can't call you racist. That's your blood.
That's your cousin.
He got a Chinese uncle named Ron. That sounds crazy.
Ryan.
he not.
Ron. He a
Ron.
pastor. Yeah.
Listen, he not even my real uncle. Like he my
Bruh,
cousin.
all these people you keep saying not your real uncle. Come on, bro. All right, that's enough of this, bro. You keep denying all your family members that they've been around you your whole life. That's crazy.
So fuck what? Anyway, hey Jaffy,
Crazy, bro.
you got anything you want to get off before we get up out of here?
Yeah, I just want to say like appreciate you guys getting me on. You know, as much as I'm not no pro at this, it's obviously fun talking chondros because I know my girl heard enough of it. So, other than that, I'm looking forward to more episodes. Every week.
And your girl she be hitting you with that. Oh.
Nah, she don't even say that. She just said, Jaffy, I don't know what you're talking about.
Brittany do that. Brittany do that shit to me like 30 times. I be like, I guess better.
My wife just be like this.
My
wife just be like, she's like, yeah.
I'll be like, look at the colors on this snake. She's like, oh, cool. No, it's amazing. What are you talking
about? I won't count.
So we get nachos.
I ain't gonna count though. She likes the chondros more than the ball python. So
yeah,
everybody does.
Yeah. So she with the ball python, I'll tell her like heck clown, DG, da. She be like, oh, okay. But the chondro just said blue times a blue, you get more blue, and she's like, oh, okay, that's good. So,
and I think it's
she's like, I like math. I like color math.
It's the OCC,
I think it's the appeal of being able to see them too. Because with the ball pythons, you probably got them in tubs to pull out racks. Right?
Yep.
My kids.
So you gotta pull it out and put it in her face the whole time. Where it's like the GTP, she can just walk back like, oh man.
Yeah, she checks on them in the morning. She wakes up and she,
looks
in the morning. Yeah, she interested. So I mean, she ain't going crazy like me, but
she had to check up on it.
Yeah. So she's excited also with that pair I have. She's excited. So that's cool.
You, Trey?
What you got, Trey?
You got any closing remarks?
It was good to be on the show, man. It was fun. I was very excited.
We glad y'all came on. Y'all got to bring y'all asses back on here. Just so y'all know, y'all got to come back.
For sure.
Give me another year.
That 2 hours went by fast, dog.
It did.
Yeah,
I know. I didn't even realize it was 2 hours.
When you talking chondros, it always go.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Most of the time it go by
Most
fast.
of the time it go by fast.
Any closing remarks y'all got for our in-house, you know what I'm saying? Gentleman of leisure?
I don't have, listen, you gonna stop calling me a gentleman of leisure?
Hey, you know what's funny, right?
You gonna stop telling your
right?
son I'm a gentleman of leisure?
Listen, right? So look, I told my son, right? I was like, son, look, man, everybody, supporting your fundraiser, blah blah. You raised a lot of money for your team. He was like, does that make me a gentleman of leisure? I was like, no, why would you say that? He's like, well, because I'm taking people's money and I'm not really giving them anything for it. It's like they're giving me money for free. He's like Travis. I was like, no.
Man, fuck you, man.
I was like, no, you're not a gentleman leader, dog. No,
you see the shit he teaches his kids.
A whole different category, dog.
Listen, man. Me and Khalil gonna have a talk tomorrow about the shit that his father teaches him. And his gentleman of leisure shit that's not true.
Oh
I go to
God.
work in the morning. I talk to Keno most mornings on the way to work. And listen, y'all think Keno is weird now? Y'all should hear Keno at 7 a.m. He says some weird shit.
What you mean? I ain't
Yo,
said nothing weird, bro.
Okay, what about the Taquarius situation?
Mm.
We found somebody with that name though, did we not?
That
The
is
Aquarius
true.
people, they weird. What else? Give
That
me
is
another
true.
one. Give me
That
two
is
more
true.
before we get up out of here.
Oh, your plan to have a midget maid live in the house.
See, you know what was crazy? Me and Brittany was out the other night, right? Listen. Me and Brittany was out the other night, right? She was like, how come? She was like, how come when you always make remarks about bringing somebody home, they always real small? I was like, damn, I'm developing patterns. Damn. So then I
Yo,
was
she
like, look
peeping
at that.
game, bro.
So then I was like, look at that big girl over there.
What you throwing diversions? You just throwing in
Yes, bro.
diversions.
Yes, bro. I had to throw the diversion because she on to my plan. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring one in my duffel bag one day, my gym bag. See what happens. This is gonna pop out.
You might as well just get a cake. You should give Brittany a birthday cake with a midget popping out of it. It just be like it's a gift, it's like a Happy Meal toy. You just get to keep it.
For both of us.
All right, man. Enough with this nonsense, man. We had a good time tonight. I appreciate you, Trey. I appreciate you, Jaffy. Y'all gotta come back, man.
It's
If
not
y'all
weird.
need anything
Exactly.
from us, man, hit us up anytime.
And I
We
might need something for
appreciate.
y'all. Hey, Trey, if there's and Jaffy, look, if you got any connects up there enough for the border, or Trey, there's any little webinars running around where you at, let me know, man. Let me know. You see anybody that's, we have between, 3'6" and like 4'8", get up with me.
We got a place in Burlington, North Carolina called Midget Town.
That's
The
crazy.
fuck? That would be in the South, Midget Town.
That's
It's a
Listen.
whole town. It's a whole town.
They got a little section.
He said they got a little section.
Talk.
Listen, we supposed to be getting out of here. Now you about to get
talk.
Keno on some bullshit.
We
Listen,
gotta talk.
listen, Trey. Do
We
y'all
talk
still?
ASAP.
Do
You got a
do
zip
y'all
code
still
for
got
these people?
those truck stop strip clubs where you at?
Man, you know what? We sure do.
I ain't going to them no truck.
And you know what's crazy
club,
though? The
what's up
whole
with these
time I was
midgets?
over the road, my fiance used to play. She used to make just like come on, you get you a lot lizard this week. I'd be like, you would never ever catch me with no lot lizard.
Where's Midget Town at though?
Yo, don't answer
What
that
part of it?
question. Listen, we had a good time with y'all. Thank
You
y'all
say
for
you in
coming
North
through.
Carolina, Trey?
Trey,
You in North
Jaffy,
Carolina? All right, but we
Appreciate you guys.
everybody for showing up
definitely
and
gonna
kicking it
chop it
with
up.
us tonight.
We're gonna look
We
for
had a
find some
good
small
time.
trees in
Do
North
not
Carolina.
do not feed the big ass child named Keno candy after dark.
Eminem Slayer. Shout out to
Listen,
me.
shout out to our sponsor Chris from Innerbox 3D. Check them out. Use the code, and that's us for tonight. Stop
Hey y'all,
talking
go
to Keno
follow
about
them.
bitches.
Go follow them on IG. He Jaffy
Killer Trey
Exotics. He is Killing Trey.
and Jaffy.
Might change my Instagram name. I ain't in the army no more.
I mean, you can keep it that way.
Nah.
Ro, hit me up, man.
Sniper McGee.
Listen, y'all have a good night. Take care, y'all. Good
All
night,
right, till
y'all.
next week, y'all. Peace. Have another one, y'all.
All right, y'all.